with the first overall pick in the PLW Season 5 draft, the Lightning select. All right, thanks everybody for coming out to the future home of PLW, because as you can tell, we are still under construction here at the new property. We had 49 people come out for tryouts and a little extra tryout today, and finally we've come here for the draft. I want to welcome everybody watching on TikTok and YouTube. This is PLW season number 5, and I think with that, we will announce the draft order. With the first overall pick, it's going to be the Lightning Wiffle Club. Yeah! So PLW Season 5 draft is officially underway. Lightning, you were on the clock.
I'm here with a couple members of the Lightning Wiffle Ball Club. They have the #1 pick this draft. I'm here with Tim Riley, Jake Purdy. How many guys are you looking for in this draft?
We got 3 open spots on the roster right now. We're going to be picking at #1. We obviously take that, and then we're going to take another 2 guys for sure. And then we're going to see what's available for us when we have the 21st pick. We might, parlay a couple picks together to move up. We got a lot of options. We have a ton of equity going into the season, so we're pretty happy where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, you guys had a couple blockbuster trades this offseason. You picked up Justin Spurrier, Randy Dalby. You got obviously the ace, Jake Purdy. What are you guys looking for in the draft? Is it hitting? Is it pitching? Is it some defense?
I mean, it was a little bit of everything. We lost like 10 or 12 games last year by 1 run. Jake obviously carried us a ton, pitching out of his mind, but we really didn't have a ton of depth behind that. We had Chad, who had moments that were, with success, and then we had some not so successful moments. So we really were trying to sum up a better pitching staff. So the key was to go get some better pitching. We went and got Spurrier. That worked out, and then I saw shots to probably try to pull Dalby together and see if we can grab him for a couple of seasons. And I decided, you know what, this is something we definitely want to do. He's a guy that can make that impact, put us into a championship contender right away. With the #1 pick, we know we're going to take here today. I think that we've done everything we basically wanted to do. We summed up some really good pitching. We're going to add one of the best hitters in the league with the draft today. So I think that we had a very successful offseason.
It's Dalby. You got to get Dalby.
Jake Purdy, you've been kind of carrying the load pitching for the Lightning. Are you excited about some of the talent that's coming over to your team?
I am. I think the main thing to add on to what Timmy said, we wanted to get depth at the pitching position because, you're only getting 18 innings. You walk out and your day's pretty much done. So getting Spurrier, getting Dalby, Chad, we're trying to develop a couple more pitchers on our team. It feels good. It's a way to...
Good afternoon, PLW Nation. We have the final matchup here on a Saturday between the Vipers and the Lightning. This is a mega marquee matchup between these two clubs as they are going to be vying for a championship this year. You have to remember, last week, I understand that Cody Runnels was very upset that the Lightning had in the power rankings ranked #1. Then he gets up there, goes 0 for 10, and gets 4 stitches on his shin as he goes flying into the outfield right there. But the Lightning, they're serious this year. But the Sandvipers, very power-heavy team. Obviously, they lost Tom Gannon. But before we get into all that, I want to thank Mr. Sasai Alarcon. Is that how you say it correctly?
Yeah, Sasai Alarcon.
I'm sorry, what?
Sasai Alarcon. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
What do you think about the earlier series today?
I like them, man. I feel like the pace ended up really good. We're starting, on time, it looks like. So that's great, man. Anytime the managers are on their players about being on time, that's great for everybody else. We all want to play out here. We all want the same amount of time. We all want the same conditions. So good job to the prior teams. Good job, to the Pharaohs. Good job, to the other teams I played earlier. The Ones and the Owls. Everybody, good pace. So I loved it, man. Good
Owls
games.
Looked good. I saw Levi in the catering area. He looked very happy to be part of a sweep. That might be his first sweep.
It might be.
In his career. Do you think Levi has the worst record as one of the best players?
Has to be because all those years with the Stoneman, they were dead last. They were scraping the barrel for all those years. So
he's always scraping something.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure, 100%. So happy for him, man. He's a good player, man. He's a marquee player in this league, and just happy to see this team sweep. But yeah, man. I can't wait for this game right here, man. It's very intense.
And we're ready to go. Let's talk about Jake Purdy on the mound for the Lightning. He was lights out, player of the week. He wouldn't let anybody touch his wiffle balls coming in.
Not at all, man. He looked so good. He looked unhittable. Looked like Purdy when he was drafted, man.
Tanek gets jammed up, but that's going to be a base hit. I've been talking about Tanek quite a bit in the preseason, and after week number 1, he kind of had a slumpy little year last year. I think he's going to, his slump is, of course, as good as anybody's best year, but I expect big things to happen this year.
Yeah, man, last week the Vaders couldn't get him out. It felt like he was up there. He was swinging at everything hard, hitting home runs. He was just a tough customer. When Tanek starts this hot, man, he doesn't slow down. That's the thing about him, man. When he starts this hot, man, it's hard for him to cool down, and as you can see here, he starts off hot.
Yeah, he's a freight train. Talking about freight trains, Kenny Mack, he plants his little McDowell nuggets out there in the outfield as he had some towering shots last week.
Oh, man, yeah, that guy has some absolute, man, tank strength there, man.
This should be a roller. Should be easy play for Bruce as Jaden Trout.
No penalty there for throwing it. Let's throw it over.
That's Trout, right?
That's Jaden Trout, correct. Yeah. Once a Warbird. But, on that right there, I tell my guys, just rip it, dude. The penalty, throw it up, but just rip it.
Yeah, here's Justin Hicks. He was kind of questionable for the game today. But, these guys, they find a way, right? He probably faked a sickness. Maybe once you use the kid as an excuse to stay home, it's really hard for a boss or a manager to be upset about that. I actually saw his kid running around, looked fine.
Okay.
But we won't. Hopefully, it doesn't go on air to his boss. I don't think he's watching.
I use that card all the time now, being a new dad. I'm like, hey man, my kid's sick. Can't go to work. Sorry.
Let's see what Hicks could do right here with the runner on first as he rips it over to Randy Dalby as they try to hold him on 3, and that goes under 5 seconds.
Yeah, heads up play there. Good communication. That's what I preach today to my boys. Hey, communicate. Let's be on top of those calls right there, man. Those are huge. Holding runners at second is huge.
We see Dree in first-time chat. Give him some love. He just hopped into the best production in wiffle ball history as Mac Tavano up to bat takes inside.
No holes in this lineup, man. This lineup is so hard to just put away 1, 2, 3, man. It rarely happens.
Hot pitch. It's going to bring it to 3 or
2-2. I don't know.
I thought it came in hot. Make sure you get your bets in, and that's going to be a walk for Purdy. He's in trouble early as the Vipers.
What do you think about them changing his pitching style and him throwing that not hot? Throwing it hot and not under.
Yeah, because you can't. It looks like we have a little piece of tape out there that you can't cross anymore. That might be messing with his style.
Hey, man, we all got to adjust at some point. So,
but when do you really have time to adjust?
Exactly. Huge jam here to start the game, and this is kind of how it happened with the Vaders last week, man. Once you get in this jam, it's hard to.
Good pitch, that tanked possibly, and that's gonna be out number 2 as AJ Petrovsky is looking around for any type of help.
We're not umpires, but I did not hear anything. But who am I?
And there's the old "ball don't lie." I don't like that saying anymore. I feel like it's old and worn out. Kind of like my face.
Yeah, man. Tim's a little argumentative this season for some reason. He guy went 0 for 99 last weekend against the Cajuns, but very argumentative. As of late, I know he got a warning, so whatever.
Yeah, I saw that in the sportsman board. He got a little. He's been a little chippy, and he might have to tone it down. What happens if can somebody throw him out or another warning?
You've seen me. Sasai, me, I got ejected season 5, and it could happen, man.
The Lightning get out of that jam with the bases loaded. Good piece of pitching by Purdy. And he's just, tape or not, it doesn't matter. The guy's the nastiest in the business. He's always vying for a Cy Young, of course.
Oh, man, yeah.
And if his Lightning can do lightning things, this might be the year for Purdy.
Yeah, man. He's... Depending on how he does on the box, man. And then we got a lineup here for the Lightning. We got starting off with Randy Dalby, Bruce Hughes on number 2, Hitting third, Tyler Hallett. In the fourth spot, we got Justin Spurrier, followed by Jaden Trout, and then ending with Jake Purdy on 6. Under the line, we have Tim Riley, Jake Atnip, and Chad Sparkle Phillips.
Does that mean Trevor liked what we did right there?
I think so.
I think 2 knocks is good job. 1 knock, like 1 hard knock, is like
Shut up.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate it. That's what it is.
Trev,
Power.
go to yourself
I love
down
you.
there. Talk to us. Is a double knock good?
Must not be. Knock
She's
one
really
himself.
not listening to us today.
Oof, okay. All right. It's all good, baby.
I mean, like,
I'll
even
do better.
even the dungeon guys, they could be on one.
Yeah, man. I'll be better for him.
Here's Dalby.
As
Yeah.
GK Rabbit, sorry. GK Rabbit says the tape is there as a reference point. It's not a rule just yet.
I guess we're just messing with it.
Yep.
Dalby takes ball number 2.
Dalby, man. A pro's pro is what I like to call him.
He talks without having to be verbal.
Yeah.
You know, I said what up to Dalby, and he just looked at me, and I knew in his heart he said hi back.
Yeah. He's a very quiet guy. Lets his play do all the talking.
I want to thank all 65. I thought it was 650. I got excited for a
Couple
second.
seasons ago, man. That was the
Really
case.
reeling him in. And Dalby takes one. That might float out there, but Mac Tavano. You know, Mark's been hitting the gym. I know he's barbecuing some lean cuts out there or
Okay.
whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
And he looks a little bit more mobile. Had a home run in front of his daughter that came out here a week ago that had to feel good.
He looks nimble, man. I love it. I love to see the boys put in the off-season work to get into top Premier League wiffle shape. Can't complain about that. As Michael Dean looks like he's in good shape too, man.
Yeah. Bruce Uson. They're saying Randy's washed up. How many trophies does that guy come home with against people that say that?
More than I can count on one finger. I mean, on one hand, that's for sure.
Bruce to the right side. Tanik on the run. And that goes foul. And Tanik has to be careful. It looks like he's always kind of ginger with that hamstring.
I was out here yesterday practicing with Ethan Ibarra, and Tanik wouldn't want to pitch or hit because he says his ankle was hurting. He said he hurt his ankle.
I wonder if he had to go downstairs to make a sandwich.
Highly doubtful.
Yeah. I think he Ubers. He has like home Uber from his roommates. And like a little bell goes off, and that means like he wants a snack or a sandwich, and they have to go into the kitchen because he won't walk down there, and they'll bring it up to him.
You think he tips him in wiffle ball points, Twitch points?
Some kind of tip.
Oh, yeah, something. Bruce loves to go outside, man. Yeah, he's seeing that hole that Adam's leaving wide open, and he wants to put it in there.
Yeah, I think he's got to be careful, though, over there because the wind is really coming from that side, so I don't know how much damage. I'd rather see him go to the left side, rip down the third base line. 2-2 count now. Jay Fraun coming in. It's good to see
New faces.
new faces.
Even though we don't see their faces.
Good pitch by AJ, but it comes in hot. It's going to load the count up 3-2.
What do you do here, man? You going after Bruce, or you're kind of playing around?
I don't know. I'm going to use the wind as a 7th defender. I'm going to
Okay.
go 85% at him.
All right. That's what he does.
Too quick for Michael Dean right there.
87 mile per hour exit velo, man. He ate his Wheaties this morning.
Here's Tyler Hallett, who I believe is going to be right up there in the MVP voting. He'll definitely get some. He also had an anniversary a few days ago.
Congratulations.
With his wife.
I love it.
You know, I saw on his little Facebook post, he was giving her a little smooch, and I wonder if he's thinking, like, I want to put a smooch like that on a trophy at the end of this year.
We don't play for any other reason but to win trophies out here, so definitely probably crossed his mind.
It's going to be 2-1.
No break in the Lightning lineup either, man. They're deep.
It's going to be 3-1. I got to see a strike out of AJ here.
He's Adam's number one guy right now, man. He's putting a lot of trust in him to start his game ones.
And that's going to be a walk for AJ. And it's if you look at the Vipers right now, after AJ, it's basically Tanek and McDowell.
Yeah, no Keegan today.
No Keegan. So that puts a little shallowness on their pitching lineup.
Yeah, man, I didn't realize how short their pitching was today.
And that's going to go for a long way. And that's a 3-run shot off of AJ.
Justin Spurrier, man, doing Justin Spurrier things, man. That's what he does, what he did for many years with the ones, man. He does not miss a beat, that guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's just pure athlete. There isn't a sport that he's not good at. The only thing I could ever really manage to do something against him is ping pong.
Ping pong, yeah, man. I see he bowls a 300 like it's nobody's business sometimes, man.
Do you know you only have a 1 out of 11,249 chance to bowl a 300? And I thought that was kind of low.
And he's that one.
He's that guy.
He's him.
But I thought that was like a low number. I thought it would have been in like the tens of thousands.
Really?
Because it's not like a one bowl thing. You have to do 12 times, right?
No, yeah, it's tough,
Maybe
man.
it's 13.
Give him props for that.
Here's Jake Purdy coming off Player of the Week. What a turn of events. The Vipers had them, bases loaded, had bases loaded. Couldn't produce anything there as Jake goes left side. Michael Dean having a rough time. And then Tavano.
Oh, look at Tanek.
And
He's not pleased, man.
Wow. There is no doubt Tanek will be having a little discussion with his team.
Not the Sandviper defense. As you know, man, you were in that corner for plenty of years, and you know that he preaches defense first, man.
I mean, you're just giving free bases to a very hot team as Dalby, and once again, goes right side. A hot team, they're 3-0. They lost in the championship last year. They're hungry, right?
Very hungry. They felt like it was their year last season. They felt like it was their season, and fortunately, just came up a little short. As in a little short, they got beat up pretty well. So they definitely have something to prove this season.
Let me ask you: is that 2 errors? Is that a 2-error ball?
Of course, that's a play. I mean, that's a playable ball for both of them right there, man. You saw Zoe, right? You saw the plays he was making at third last series.
AJ's got to be careful. You don't want to have to go to Tanek or McDowell right here and use up key innings.
Ah, man, yeah, they're missing Keegan today for sure.
And Dalby goes suppository, but right to Mark Tavano. He crushed that.
He did crush it. The wind's obviously playing a huge factor in where the ball's going today. But good play there by Tavano, man. He's fighting the sun and everything as well.
I want to talk about Bruce Uson right now. When Cody Runnels went full on into the dirt area, the first person that was running after him, Bruce Uson, who was up to bat.
I mean, are you shocked?
Not at all.
I remember when Dodo's bounced his head off the concrete turf we used to play at.
Yeah,
first person
unconscious.
that was there, pointing his 2 fingers, saying, "How many am I holding up?" He was holding up 3, and Dodo said 7. But he was there.
Just amazing. I mean, the first unconscious person, the first mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I was there for it. It's quite a sight to see.
Dodos is currently, would you say he's retired? Is he like Jordan Inget?
I think sooner or later we're gonna have a message, that PS on back message, but not anytime soon.
Let me ask you a question.
Heck.
Is there some kind of special exemption, kind of insertion for a Dodos to get back in the league?
I mean, I'd vote yes, but unfortunately it's not up to me. But I would totally love for him to do that.
High fly ball.
Look at that wind.
Man. Wow.
I mean, he hits that as hard as it could possibly be hit, and it dies. It just boomerangs back into the field, man.
Yeah, and it goes to show you how hard Spurrier hit that ball.
Yeah, he smoked it, man. He caught it just in the right amount of wind, man. That's insane.
To me, the only real home runs are going to be down the left. Like, it's got to be a laser beam.
That's all we've seen so far in the games this beautiful day.
Look at Hicks doing Hicks things.
Automatic. That is where balls go to die, ladies and gentlemen. They go die in Hicks land. He's so good over there, man.
Hit it to Hicks or get married. That's exactly where balls go to die. We're going to go into the top of the 2 there. Top of the 2.
Top of the 2, top of the second, whatever the case may be. Look at that.
What are those, bananas?
No, they're little taquitos.
Listen.
If you ever want to talk about...
If GK hears you...
Never. I know. I'm saving this for the 5 minutes between games.
I just saved your life.
No, I would never. You don't think I've been around long enough? I've been around this league since the inception.
Does Leonis know? Because I see him munching on some granola over there. He's not mic'd up, is he?
He's not mic'd up. He's okay. He doesn't get the hammer from GK.
All depends on GK's mood, though, today. You know,
He looked happy today.
It looked like he woke up in a chipper, cheery mood.
Yeah, he was happy. He brought out Kirby Puckett during the second game. Yeah. You know, he came up to us and said hello, and he looked happy. We love that. I think it's because they finally built his beautiful little box out there for the camera.
Yeah.
That makes him happy. Oh, Hicks.
Big hit by Tanek. He's doing his part.
84 miles per hour off the bat, man. Everything he hits is just hard.
He's an enormous human being.
Yeah, dude. He looks like The Undertaker.
The only problem is he's a lefty. Yeah. So he's not going to put up the power numbers unless he goes opposite field.
Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Singles don't kill you.
No. But hey, man, get guys on base for him.
For McDowell, you get on base, and then you have somebody like Mickey D up.
Somebody like Mickey D, Justin Hicks, Tavano. I mean, the lineup runs deep, man.
So even though Tanek would love to put up those power numbers, he just wants to roll the lineup to his big guys right there. As McDowell took 56 in the corner. Did Purdy draw a walk? Did he have a walk?
I don't think he did.
No. Big pitch coming right here.
Same spot. Deja vu.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Look at that.
I'm watching you both closely. I know. Oof. It's like working for, I don't know what companies micromanage you, but...
This is going to come back in. Purdy's got to be on the run.
Nice play.
Man, it's not easy to judge those.
Not at all, man. Those are some hard plays. The ball, it literally breaks back in like 30 feet. It's insane.
You got to be pure athlete out here to understand movements, as that pitch was disgusting.
If I ever want to cough, where's my mute button? Do I have one?
No, we're going to install those pretty soon, but you basically... I just take my headset off or just cover it.
Yeah, just the wind blowing, just kind of feel like some dirt in the back of my throat.
Yeah, you don't want that.
But I'm holding it in.
Tavano launches one right to Tyler Hallett, and that's going to be out number 3 as the Lightning are rolling here in the second inning. They'll have their chance to try to put up a couple more numbers. A.J. Petrovsky has to be on the mound and throw a donut up right here.
4-0 against Purdy. What does that feel like to you when you're up there batting, when you're down 4-0 against a guy like Purdy?
I would just go to the next game. Probably.
Yeah, you might as well.
I mean, him giving up a 4-run lead, but it depends on who you're playing, of course.
Yeah.
Right? When you go against the Vipers, they could put up numbers in a flurry of hits. But listen, when Purdy is doing Purdy things, very, very difficult to string along some hits, especially when balls aren't going to be, the Vipers are a power-hitting team. So you saw that last week, lots of home runs. When you take the home runs away from the Vipers, they got to be a little bit more accurate with their hits to hit the gaps and hit some singles.
Yeah, man. Couldn't have said it more perfectly there, Trench.
Here's Tyler Hallett, who won Rookie of the Year last season. No surprise there, number one pick for the Lightning. And he's just been, I heard somebody say Miller go from rookie to veteran. That's kind of what Tyler Hallett has done.
Looks like he's been out here since season 0, man. I mean, he fills in all the blanks, man. You feel me? Like pitching, hitting, just everything, the swagger, the confidence. He's like a gazelle out there on the outfield, man. He's a great player, great staple, great addition to this league.
Tanek saying, listen, dude, you need to throw strikes right here, but don't give in to him.
Yep. As POW says, there's a new emote available to use.
3-1. Don't want to walk out right here. Got to stay in, but you just cannot throw what we always see on a 3-1, and that's going to be 56, and a walk, and AJ's done. And now Tanek's going to call a timeout. Who's he going to bring in? It's going to be Kenny MacD right here. He's going to have a minute to warm up. And I feel like Kenny didn't get enough innings last season. I feel like he's a very usable pitcher. He could use up those innings when need be. But listen, he's got to be their guy today.
Today he has to. He has no choice but to challenge these hitters. I'm sure Adam told him before the series, hey, man, we're very short on pitchers. If I call you, go up there, throw strikes. Don't throw no lollipops, but definitely challenge these guys. He needs to, man. Who's he going to go? He's going to have to go to himself after here, and if something drastic happens, he has to rely on Hicks and Dean and Tabano.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
And last week, Tentacle, I think, pitched one inning, gave up, I think, 2 or 3 runs, kind of got tatted just a little bit. Hopefully he's been working on that as we talk back and forth during the week about how we need to step up our game in pitching here. As Spurrier, who deposited a home run his last at-bat, up to bat. There's all day Leday. He's going to have a chance to put
the haters to rest tomorrow, right?
For sure, against the Legends. But the Legends, though
Tough
they didn't,
customers.
Though
Tough
they didn't look good
customers.
last week, we were missing a bunch of players. A lot of spin on that. The Legends will be at full throttle this week.
Nothing better.
Sansone, Taravella, Osgood, Cade,
Deep.
Garcia,
Deep.
Decal.
Oh.
They're going to try to hold him.
Heads up play there. Vipers communication. You could tell these guys practice that all the time. Throwing that to third to hold the runner at second base is huge, man. Especially when you're already in a hole and down 4-0. Those are so important. What do you think about Purdy's bats? What do you think about him as a hitter? I know we talk about him being a pitcher, but as a hitter, how do you feel about that?
That at bat, not too good. But I think he's a pitcher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
a pitcher, and I think that's where a lot of his focus goes. He would love to put up better numbers as a hitter, but he knows, listen, you guys just put up a couple runs for me, and I'll do the rest.
Yep. Do you think if we were like old school National League baseball and we had the ability to not hit a pitcher, do you think Purdy rides the bench as a hitter?
100%.
Wow, okay. I'm right there with you.
Dalby once again, but that dies, but that gets into the outfield.
Touch second base there. A smart play as he touched over the line doesn't count, though.
Yeah, so it's going to be...
He's going to score. See the play there, the communication. That's what Tanek is telling him. Hey,
Throw it to third.
Throw it to third or go home. Or go home.
Yeah. So that's going to be an RBI for Dalby.
Yeah, man. 5-0 with Purdy on the mound. Just...
Okay. Mr. Lohman in the house.
Hey, Lohman. Hope you're having safe travels out there, my man. We miss you out here. Miss your presence. Hope you and J-Lo are having fun.
I mean, of course they're having fun.
Yeah, I've seen their Instagram.
Very rare do you... I've never seen them not just smiling and having a great time.
Love to hear it.
Gone.
Jeez.
The Lightning are just putting it to the Vipers right now.
Oof.
Right now on national TV, the Lightning are showcasing why they are 3-0 and possibly going towards a 4-0 record. Bruce really needed that.
There's not a guy in this league who wants it as bad as Bruce has told me he's wanted it this season.
Oh,
man.
I know that for sure. There's a lot of players that want to win it, but none as bad as Bruce.
As we get some knowledge dropped on us saying that Purdy had a batting average of 272 and an OPS of 809 last season. Dropping some knowledge on us.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But could it be good enough to be in the starting lineup if you have somebody else that's, doing better? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Kyle Lohman saying he's hanging out with Mama Lohman watching PLW.
Mama Lohman.
She misses your face.
She has to.
Absolutely.
But I forget if she has a picture of me or not. Oh, she has a wiffle ball of me, or a wiffle ball on her mantle. So maybe like a signed picture or whatnot she could put.
Yeah,
I guess in her nightstand.
I go a week without seeing your face, and I miss your face, so understandable.
I wonder how many reruns she probably watches.
Only the ones you announce, I'm guessing.
I could probably make a little bit off, like, you know how, like, Seinfeld, they air the reruns and he still makes money?
Yeah.
Could you imagine how much I'd make, how many times she's seen that?
Yeah.
She's literally my retirement. God, I love her.
Shouts out Mama Lumen.
Here's Spur. Kenny Mack, full count. Purple Vike in the house. What's happening?
Patricus in the house as well.
Oh.
What's up?
Love seeing Patricus.
Matt Atlanta.
It's a bittersweet with Patricus, though. I love seeing him in the chat. Hate seeing him not here.
Yeah, man.
Do you feel that way a little bit?
Yeah, man. He's a staple, man. I just see him on the mound chewing his gum, with his hoodie, with his classic black and red Warbirds jersey.
You could see Tanik going to Hicks right here, kind of saying, listen, I'm going to save my innings. The Sandvipers have to be careful not to... A home run here would end it, no?
Yeah.
Or after 3.
I believe it's after 3, yeah, unless they put up 15 here. But it's kind of a contrary to... I mean, I guess it's the opposite of what they did to the Vaders last week.
Yeah.
They mercied the Vaders in 3 innings, and they are in jeopardy of getting mercied now.
If I'm Riley right here, or whoever, or Chad, I'm saying let's end this game right now. Save Purdy's innings, right?
I wouldn't even throw him out there anymore regardless.
Yeah.
I'd go throw Hallett out there or somebody else. But it's not looking good for the Vipers right now. Their pitching depth that is lacking right now is being battle-tested and is not working out for them. Matty Ice will appear for the Snappers at some point this season. We will be tuning in. Jaden Trout, formerly of the Warbirds.
This just in. Matt Patricus will be playing for the Snappers at some point this year.
Breaking.
And Hicks in trouble as the base is juiced. As Jake Purdy, let's see if he could totally redeem himself right here.
Yeah, hopefully he can make us shut up talking about how he would ride up Tar if ride Pine if he wasn't if he was playing MLB old National League rules like we said. So hopefully he could put a sock in our mouths here. He wanted it right there. One swing of the bat here, man. It's 12-0.
Michael Dean, easy play right there. Listen, though the Lightning are up 8-0, you can never count out the Vipers because it could be 8-4 real quick.
Real quick. So what are they doing here? They're going to go to Dalby. I mean,
yeah, I like. This
you
move.
go from Purdy to Dalby. Really, it's still disgusting. It's still filthy. So, but yeah, definitely get Dalby warmed up. I'm assuming he's probably going to start game 2. So get him some work right now.
The Lightning are very, very deep pitching when Dalby comes out here. Purdy, Hallett, Spur, Dalby, and Chad when you're in a pinch. And Bruce has been kind of repping out a little bit. I've played a couple of hitters games with him. He's got a little bit of like this knuck curve thing going on.
I played against him as we have a new poll right now, and the poll is saying, how many games will Lightning mercy the Vipers this series? None, 1, 2, or will they mercy them all 3? We're on the verge of 1 right now.
Yeah, it's not easy to mercy a team, but the way, I mean, if you have Hicks out there, that's not going to matter. Hand is part of the bat, right?
Beautiful day today, huh? Take out the wind. How beautiful is it today here in beautiful sunny Las Vegas?
It depends on... I thought maybe I would form a new team and call them the Las Vegas Kites.
Yeah. You can fly them out here a lot, that's for damn sure.
And Cody Runnels issuing a warning to the Lightning saying, get your balls in.
Yeah, man, we're playing against Father Time right now, and you got to hurry up, man.
Nasty screwball from Dalby right there. Whoa, easy, guys. We really need to get a door thing going. Somebody's going to get injured.
Yeah. got to put it on our POW wish list to get an operating door here because, yeah, it's...
We're going to have to contend with this wind all season. Here's why. Maybe not all season, but at least a month or two. The reason being is normally we used to play at night and the wind would die out at night.
Yep.
Now we have to fight through it.
Now we have to fight through it.
Here, Tanik 2 for 2 so far.
Pitching depth, very important this season for many teams, man. You got to have 3 to 4 solid guys that can throw strikes, man.
I'll be down 2-1. Tanik unloads, but Tyler right there, he misjudges it, but gets under it right in time. And Tanik upset that didn't drop in. That's going to do it as Mark Tavano now is going to be getting reps.
And what do you got to lose right now? You know, you got to see in game situations against a good team like the Lightning what guys can go out there and hit the pan. You know, what guys can go out there and pump some strikes, get some outs. As who's this guy batting right now? I forget his name. Is that Jake Atnip? Mm-hmm. And Chad must have given him the wrong shirt size.
I don't even want to look there.
He probably told him large, and Chad's golf brain said, extra small, baby gap, I got you.
Not a good look for Atnip right there. Oh, no. But Atnip pulled through, and that's going to be a base hit. Is that his first hit of the year?
Yes, it is.
Wow, congratulations, as he's wearing his crop top as he runs to first.
Look at us standing there at first. Look at him. He's so happy. Look at him. Medium size shirt.
The Vipers are going to have to recover from this game number 1, as you don't see him get rocked up too many times. This game far from over, but things looking good for the Lightning.
Oh, nice pitch there by Tavano.
Yes, Tavano hitting pan right there. Dalby says, I don't care what you're throwing at me.
I'm hitting it.
I didn't come here just to walk.
The battle of the shades here. The battle of the dad shades. I don't think Dalby's a dad, though, but he's definitely wearing some dad shades.
Those trophies are like his children, though.
True.
Should be a double play, as Tanik is going to have to fire it. He does under 5 seconds. Double play.
Do you see Chad there with his own watch to make sure that the umpires aren't screwing him when he's up 8-0?
You're kidding me.
Dead serious. Panning to Chad right there.
Or is he like on-field manager ump?
No, he's not. He has his own stopwatch there to make sure that they don't get screwed when they're up 8-0.
Bruce. Lots of movement there. Look at Hicks ranging out to left center. Yeah, Chad looks slightly like a serial killer.
As you hear Cody Runnels there saying, hey, Tavano, take those batting gloves off the back of your pants. I run a clean game up here.
Wow. Yeah, there's been a lot of chatter about some extra wear.
I heard you got in trouble or got yelled at.
I didn't know.
You had no idea. You didn't know. Of course, it was after you gave up a double.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Before the next inning, Briner picked up my little wristband and he tried to hand it to me like it was like some drug deal going on. He wanted me to wear it when he was up again.
You took it off and you struck him out probably, right?
Oh, that tinks. They're all white jersey tops. Yeah, I've seen it. What can I say? I don't make the rules here.
Yep.
I'm a law-abiding wiffle guy. It's going to load the count here. Left side, Mickey D, double to lead off the inning, and that's exactly what the Vipers need right here. As we're approaching 100 viewers.
On a Saturday night, man, that's awesome. Saturday
Right.
day, not even night. Saturday evening, is this considered evening? What do you
On
say?
the
when
East
around
Coast
this
for
time?
sure.
Yeah.
They're sunsetting over there. Did you see the eclipse this week?
Yeah, man. I couldn't find myself a pair of shades, so I used like 2 pairs of welder's glasses, and I was disappointed. We barely got anything here in Vegas. Oh, as he lets it drop.
You better let that go. I would have let that roll foul.
Safe, yep.
Bad defense by the Lightning, and this is...
This is how it starts, man. Let that go, let it roll foul. No harm, no foul. No pun intended. But yeah, man, you gotta let that go there if you're Purdy.
Absolutely. It immediately... Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. You got to play better defense there.
Looks like the sun is not being too kind to Tavano. Looks like a lobster.
The wiffle ball gods immediately wake up when there's that type of defense.
Happens all the time. Oh, God, no. Not the wiffle ball gods.
You never want them to wake up.
No.
They're supposed to be sleeping. It's daytime.
It's daytime, baby. Go back to bed. Tavano putting up quite the fight here, man. He's a tough customer, Tavano, man. He's hard to get out. The sun is brutal right now. Absolutely brutal.
Oof, nasty pitch by Dalby. Oh, yeah, Nighthawk. He's like, I don't know if I can handle Monday morning PLW games. I mean, put the Keurig on, get some Raisin Bran going, and watch some PLW.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I hate Raisin Bran, though.
Get soggy too quick.
Yeah, just too much raisins, man. Those things.
2 scoops is a little too much for old Sasai, huh?
Too much.
You're a 1 scoop guy?
1 scoop guy. I like kicks and tricks.
The Vipers threatening here at the top of the 4th.
Grinding out some at-bats right now.
Bases loaded for Michael Dean right here. I love that the Vipers are responding in a good way.
Yeah, this is a spot here where if you're Dalby, you need to get these outs because I really doubt that they want to burn these innings here.
No, not
burn
at
an
all.
inning, with 1 out.
Lightning looking for a roller over. They should communicate a little bit right here. That was a double Nichols. We start around 2 a.m. over there. And that's going to sit Michael Dean down. And that's going to bring up Adam Tanik, who's been roping the ball.
If anybody's going to start it here, it's going to be Tanik, man. He has bases loaded. He has a prime opportunity to put his team on the board as they have yet to score a run.
Atnip better be on his horse in left field. Bad pitch by Dalby right there.
I think Dalby lives with walking him and letting 1 run pass by here instead of possibly giving up a grand slam.
No.
Yeah, the lineup's deep, right?
Tanik tries to make it 8-4 real quick. I'd throw a nasty screwball. Instead he goes 56, a little hot. Tanik knew it. It's amazing how the brain could respond knowing what 1 mile an hour looks like.
Eagle eyes, baby.
I'm telling you, watch that left side. He might rip it right down there.
The approach, you can see it from up here. He wants to.
It's just too much room over there. If I'm Spurrier, I might take a couple steps to the right. And that's going to walk Tanik for his 100th walk of the season. That walks in a run as Dalby, I think, is done.
Yeah, I think they go Hallett here for sure. Yeah, that's where they're going to go. They're going to Hallett.
The momentum is shifting here at the field.
Definitely shifting towards the Vipers a favor, just a tad. They're still down big. They're still down by 7 runs. You do have the luxury of having 2 outs right now, but yeah, I can see it shifting just a little bit right now.
I love that Runnels is on that. I mean, Hallett, he just comes in he's just very stealthy, right? I love it.
Yeah, and no situation's too big for him either. Okay. That works great for him, man.
He has that low stealth pitch feel.
Yeah, it's very stealthy.
1-2 here. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Vipers threatening right to Hallett as he puts in work and gets done.
That's what they do, man. That's what he does. The stealth master coming to theaters near you. Starting Tyler Hallett. The PLW Stealth Master. Rated PG-13.
Hicks back on the mound. Could you imagine me with a soundboard?
No.
Oh my God.
God, no. I don't want to.
I dream of the day. I dream of it. Here, Mark Chimura, new to the chat.
What up, Mark? Welcome aboard, baby.
You don't have to field it clean. You just have to get it to the backstop within under 5 seconds. GK is probably going to put up the rule, a little linky thing there. Welcome to PLW Nation.
We're stuck to one camera angle just for the time being, guys. Give us a second as he's Bauer jumping out of his seat. That man's running around all day. The weekend, man, is Bauer just running around. I mean, the MVP of the stream team right now is that man.
Yeah. And look at him open it.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, he's like he's got a worm farm. Like he's casting worms. Hallett, long fly ball, but it's not going to have enough. It's going to come in a lot. Tavano on the move.
Oh, one-handed. Tavano. Mock. Wow. One-handed snag there. It was beautiful. What a catch there by
Not
Mark.
an easy play at all from Tavano. As Spurrier up to bat takes one in the McRib right there. Did you ever eat the McRib?
Dude.
No.
That's not even considered real freaking meat. Don't know what that pink little slime goop stuff is.
Slime goop. Bezzy, welcome. There's a new poll up. What is it?
What Street Fighter character reminds you of Justin Hicks? Ryu, Gil, Blanca, or Sagat? Is that what it's called?
What is it?
Ryu.
Oh, Sagat?
Gil, Blanca, or Sagat?
Guile.
Everybody's saying Blanca, though. So I could see a Blanca, big, buff dude, animal.
Yeah, it puts a lot of spin on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, we do have a pitching limit here. Got to keep it 55 and under to be called a strike. You can throw it as fast as you want, but guys are likely not going to swing at it. But if it is thrown at, an insane speed and guys swing right through it, we're going to still count it as a strike. Is that Justin Hicks there?
Yeah, I was just talking to him.
Okay.
Left side, Dean. That's like his second or third time he hasn't been able to get a hand on it. And that was an easy one for Dean right there.
Yeah, man, I don't know if he's overthinking it. Thinking a little too much there. And Tana keeps notes on those, man. That's all I know.
Of course. I mean, he's got to pump his guys up. That's what he does. He knows those things happen. But listen, those things are contagious more than anything. And if you're Hicks, you're like, listen, I got him to roll over, and it just either goes between his leg or under his hands. So you're doing your thing. Good pitch by Hicks, but that hits low ball.
Doesn't look bad up there.
Not at all. Listen, with the wind being like a seventh defender, you could be a little bit more, not aggressive, but you could kind of be a little less aggressive. You can let them hit it out there. 3-2 pitch coming.
Big pitch here.
And that's going to go way outside, and Hicks, he's done. And now Tavano's going to go back in. As this game dragging on a little bit, right on pace, but
we're about to see a Tim Riley sighting here. Do you think the way he batted last week, was the reason why he did not start this game?
Yeah. I mean, he understands. Listen, Riley wants to hoist a trophy.
Yeah.
And if he has to exit himself out of the lineup, then you do it. But he's a very sneaky guy. He's the kind of dude that could just bomb one right here. Thanks, Chad. That's a good swing. 8-1 Lightning right here. 2 runners on, 2 outs, 1-2 count to Tim Riley as that ball goes high. Got to be so amazing if Tom came out of that little house when he lifts the roof up. Can you imagine Tom rolls out of bed up there?
Surprise. Yeah, that'd be funny.
He's got his like little baby mattress. Full count.
So Logan comes in saying Trevor is getting center field camera fixed, but we have the other angles for the time being.
Bases loaded for Randy Dalby. And you could hear Spur say, put him away.
Put the last nail in their coffin.
Left side, Dean.
Tapped. Redeems himself there, man, for earlier. He had a couple of those errors, but ball was hit pretty hard there. Makes up for it. Spurrier going to go ahead and take the mound here.
I mean, when you have them down, you want to put them out.
Swing the leg. You have a problem with that. No mercy.
That's exactly what Spurrier is talking about.
No mercy at all. Finish him off.
Sweep the leg.
What does it say? Sweep the leg? What the heck does that mean?
You're too young.
Yeah.
Here's what I noticed about new movies and whatnot. There's no like one-liners out there anymore. Like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, there was like some one-liners.
Eat my shorts. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Come with me if you want to live. Here's Johnny. You're right.
There's nothing out there anymore.
No. The best we get now is Avengers Assemble.
It's not going to cut it. I mean, like Kids and Train Spotting and all these movies that you don't even know about. Like, those were just classics.
Yeah.
A lot of people
talking about free Kirby. A lot of people want to talk about Kirby.
I saw him earlier today. He made an appearance.
How's he doing? I haven't seen him in a minute.
He looked good. He looked oiled up, man. He was ready to go. He was out there looking sharp.
Hicks to the right side.
The wind effect right there, man.
I love how the Lightning are kind of mixing it up a little bit as far as just each guy kind of just pitching one inning or so.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes. Man, if you have the ability to do that, you know, if you have all those pitchers, they're deep, man. Purdy, Spurrier, Dalby, Hallett. It's deep, man.
Yeah, Chad.
And then Bruce up and coming, learning. I
Yeah.
mean, that Lightning are a loaded team, man. They're going to be tough to beat this season. It's going to be tough to take series away from them. This is still Hicks. How many pitches in this at bat?
He doesn't let it go past him that often. He walks. That's what happens when you are able to foul pitches off.
What an at bat there.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think GK could legally adopt Kirby as his son?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? He made him.
I mean, they made a movie where that one guy fell in love with, like, Siri or whatever, right?
I never saw that one. Siri.
Or Alexa or some, like, robot person. I mean, so you can... I mean, they're people, these robots now.
Yeah, now they are.
And Kirby's basically a sentient robot.
Yeah. You've seen him out there.
Here's Tavano. See if you get something going here with no outs and a walk on Spurs. Now it's going to load the count. 3-2. Again, the Vipers.
Yeah, Spur not looking too sharp right now, man. He's not throwing many strikes. A lot of stuff leaking out.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes he just needs to go to that go-to slider. Let's just see what happens. Which you probably will see right here. But instead goes right after him at 58.
Got a piece of it, though. Keeps him alive here.
Patricus. That robot was Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, right?
Oof. And that's going to be a second tip, I believe, into the pan.
Yeah, regardless, he's out.
What are they challenging?
The pitchers for the Lightning are still sliding off the rubber. So we made it a rule. We made it. We emphasized it. GK posted the rule on the website. He made it known. This is the rule. This is how we have to pitch. So we have, as managers, the right to challenge it. We have the right to challenge the rule that's being broken. So that's what Tanek is doing. It's huge, man. You know, you got to pitch the way the
that
rules say.
His foot came off the mound.
That he was that he was sliding it way too far ahead, I guess, and before he released the ball. So you know what they do is they try to manipulate the radar by over-exaggeratedly, I guess, sliding and breaking contact with the rubber, holding the ball still in their hand, gaining an extra amount of, I don't know how many extra feet of advantage. So instead of seeing the ball come out, from a certain distance, it's coming out way close to you.
Do you think we could put one of those beaver cams right there? Is that what they're called? Beaver cam?
I think
so. Or is that a website?
I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it. But I just, the new rule is you can't break.
Beavercam.com, and we could get one of those little cameras that has like the little bubble.
Yeah.
And put it right there so we could see if people are manipulating or not. And you can see Tanek, he's saying, listen, I think.
Cody has the call up there. Cody called it. He said it was close. He said, but it's call stands on the field.
Patricus is right. This is something that takes away from the time.
Yeah, we do got to pick up the pace. As it's 5 o'clock already, and we're still not done with game one.
Yeah, we'll get him in tonight. Was that a check the radar?
Spurrier making a little joke about it,
56. Gonna be a little bit too hot right there.
Hot. It's gonna be something we're gonna have to deal with all year, man. Ball don't lie moment. Ball don't lie moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to give a big shout out to the very special person we were talking about.
Who's that?
There's a birthday tomorrow
Uh-oh.
for Mama Loman.
Happy birthday. That is awesome.
I wonder if
How young is she turning?
she's got to be low 50s, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how old's Kyle? 30?
Say Kyle's in his 30s.
She's probably like 50.
50 something.
And I could see she seems like a country make lemonade, kids playing in the front yard. So she probably had Kyle young. I'm going to say she's 52.
Okay.
Like she makes like sweet tea, right? Or maybe some of that late night Tennessee whiskey.
Stayed up growing up watching the Ed Sullivan Show. Was he like in the 80s or no?
Yeah,
Was
Golden
that
Girls,
too far back?
Lucille Ball. That might have been before her though.
Okay. I just see things on YouTube all the time, and I just can never tell what era stuff was in.
Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Lightning up 8-1.
Yeah, understandable, because it's a buzzkill, but hey, we're trying to simplify it and make sure that people aren't getting advantage just because their pitchers are able to pitch a certain way. I think that's mainly what it is, but we're going to just adapt to it, man.
You know, the Vipers have been involved in a couple games. You know, last time they blew out the Vaders, I believe, in Game 1, and they're kind of getting beat up a little bit in here in Game 1. But then the next two games that they were involved in were real heaters.
Yeah. Nice pitch there by Tavano. Gets a strikeout. Tyler Hallett up to the plate here. 59. There we go. Right back to Tavano. Gets the easy out at home. Brings up Justin Spurrier here. It's Tavano. Quick work here. Bottom of the fifth. Trying to hang up a 0 here. Put the Vipers in a spot where they can possibly come back. Try to tie this game.
Spur once again down the line. Foul. So who do you think's pitching Game 2? Hallett and Tanek? Oh, good piece right there, but that's going to get past.
Doesn't happen very often, man. That's when you know it's not a Sandvipers-like game when things are going past Justin Hicks out there. Yeah, I would probably guess it's going to be Dalby.
Oh,
Dalby and Tanek.
Yes, no, you're right.
That's my guess. So
here's Jaden Trout.
Imagine going to bed as a Warbird and then waking up the next day as a Lightning. Imagine what that felt like for Jaden Trout.
I think he brings his sheets straight to the laundromat.
I know he was excited. He texted me. He said, "Hey man, a couple teams reached out to me. Occasions, the Lightning. Don't know where I want to go." So you don't have a choice. It's whoever drafts you.
Oh, he thought he was that good where he's like taking his talent to South Beach.
I said, "Hey man, whatever team you go to, you're going to a solid team. So you'll be in the league, and that's all that matters."
112 viewers here on the finale of Saturday. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, early game, Legends versus the 0-3 Cajuns, which you never would think you'd say that.
No, not at all, man. Not
Especially, I mean, they were having a tough time scoring. They've actually pitched pretty well in, I think, a game or two there.
They pitched well, man. I just feel like, maybe they were just pressing. Maybe they were a little too up for that series. I know that, a series against, the team you just be in the championship, maybe you were just a little too hype.
Yeah.
Maybe the Lightning came in and said, "Hey, just be chill, let it all come to us." And,
the championship hangover.
Yeah, man. But hey, they're a very talented team. You're not going to lose many games when you have guys like Rush and Leday on your team.
No.
And they have Gavin too tomorrow. Yeah. He's a stud. He reminds me a lot of Kyle from season 4. Oof.
Tanik saying, "What do you think? Should we go to a rave tonight?"
I heard he has to connect, man.
Michael Deeney puts on like these like rave cruises or whatever. You get all you could club tickets or something like that.
Yeah. He's part of a very famous, successful group, EDM group.
And if you go on a 3-day cruise with them and you stay up the whole time, you get a free ticket. You get your money back.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
They really encourage, for you to enjoy every waking moment. As Dean's going to be on the run. Look at this guy.
Oh, what a
all
play.
Out.
There you go. Wow. Left some DNA on the field. It's okay.
For sure.
What a play there by Michael.
Look at this guy.
What a layout, my man. Love it.
We're going to go into the top of the 6th. The Vipers have to get something going right here.
What do you think of that new emo of Sashi Boba?
There's the Bobsters.
Look at that thing. Here it is, if you want to look at it a little closer. Sashi Boba. That's Mr. PLW champion.
And look at this, Sasai. The one and only. Mr. Sparkles himself. Wow.
Sparkle Phillips.
He's the man. I mean, he won Cy Young season -1.
When they had a bunch of plumbers and stuff playing wiffle ball. Oh, God, man.
Does he not have the best intro in the league?
Dude, it's better than Enter Sandman with Mariano Rivera. Oh, my God. Oh.
3-2. It's good to see him in there.
Yeah, man. As he walks, Michael D.
Are those Sesame Street socks? What's he rocking right there, Leonis? Can we get a close-up of those?
Those are some...
What are those, Smurfs?
I don't know. He's yet to throw more than a single strike, though.
I mean, let's see what he can do right here. 1-1 gets...
Oh, one-handed Landon White here.
Chad, former #1 pick.
Picked over a bunch of guys that draft, huh? Okay, Landon White channeling his inner his inner Taylor Briner one-handed swing for his first career PLW at bat. You love to see it.
You definitely don't want to go down against Chad right here, but he does.
But he had a handicap. One hand.
Yeah.
Broken wrist and all.
And here's a big-time matchup. Some OGs of the league.
This is some throwback Thursdays here, man.
You know Chad wants them. Watch out, Tanik. Hot shot left side.
He's not going to throw him anything remotely close.
You have to.
You have to, but he won't. He won't. He's staying away. Wonder how many career home runs he's given up against Adam over the years.
I mean, I've called a few for sure as he goes in 50 hot right there. 2-2 count. Chad's got to be careful with that big winder.
There it is.
Pop up. A lot of movement on that. Dalby making moves. That's going to be an out number 2 for the Vipers. Does Chad get us like anything right here? Is it like a save? Is it a relief? What is this?
No, this would not be a
What
safe
is
situation.
it? Just you're in there.
You're in there and you get the. I don't know. I just know for a fact he's not getting a.
What's it called? Just a relief
A
opportunity.
relief appearance.
And he does his job. Chad on the move.
No. Prematurely played it. It's okay. We thought that was it. We thought that was
gonna
it.
lay
I
out.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. Redemption time here for Chad Sparkle Phillips.
Goes inside. Kenny Mack looking to dip one of his McDowell nuggets
It's a
in the
hold.
left field.
Technically is called a hold.
And he gets him on that slurve pitch. What a
To end the
nest.
game. To end the game, Chad
Wow.
Sparkle Phillips. To end the
Unbelievable.
game.
Good job, Sparkles.
Congratulations,
Give him a
Chad.
round of applause
Wow.
for that one. Wow. The Lightning dismantling the Vipers right there. What are the Vipers going to have to do in game number 2?
I mean, put the ball in play. They scored one
Strong.
run there against the Lightning pitching. Definitely got to put the ball in play more. I don't think they're having bad at bats. I just think that the Lightning pitching is just too much for them.
They
right
had
now.
Purdy on the ropes, bases loaded, I think, top of the first, but couldn't come through.
Yeah.
We'll talk about a little bit more game 2 when we get back.
And that's a deep drive. Brandon Gregg! Oh! Taylor Briner! Brandon Gregg, what a catch and play!
There's 9 games total. Damn. Okay. And we've got a home run for the Bombers.
Oh, wow. Murph grabs that like a boss.
Where's the hole? I thought I had that the whole way.
Oh! Sansone just smoked it off Buck Burner's mouth.
Looking really good as Gio unloads on that. And we were saying that the winds are kind of, slightly going out there.
That was a ugly looking swing. The bat must have broke there from Murphy. Looks like he's gonna go get a new one. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, man, that might be the furthest PLW home run at this field. Holy cow.
And then Hicks flew out.
Oh, that's a deep fly ball. That might go over. Oh! It's a fan, I think.
Really found his stroke here tonight, and he just smoked that ball. That
Left side. Oh, GK with another amazing play. Wow.
Day gets under that one. That's going to be a tricky play, but Eder
What a
lays
catch.
out with a big play.
Hit this pitch, but
and that's ripped by Corral. Manny Patricus, one-handed diving catch, a highlight play.
get the save. And we're good to go.
J-Dub mammoth shot to the container.
Do not lay one in. Jake Purdy, deep drive, right field. Purdy with the bomb to tie it up. drive. Howland, bat flip, gone! Home run, Tyler Howland. they strike again on Tom Gannon.
Third board out there, waxing it up. She's ready to go, and that goes off J-Dubs.
Ripped by Dolby. Home run to tie it up. The Lightning have tied it up. And Randy Dolby wins the matchup between him and Gannon. Oh,
Tie
my
game.
goodness. Tie ball game.
Oh, he hit it off Tanner.
Oh my God! T.K. Rabbit! He did it! Walk-off home run!
Steady go. Pony boy. Steady go.
There he is. Pony Boy, Chad Sparkle Phillips.
Pony Boy. Is that from The Outsiders?
Okay, you're doing homework.
There you go. I read that book in middle school.
Did you?
Absolutely. 7th grade.
Love it. Okay, here's Tanek.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
And he launches one into right field, but it's going to come right back to Spurrier. Look at this!
Oh, my
Unbelievable! The boomerang shot.
Wow. That ball was halfway out to freaking right field, comes right back into Justin Spurrier's hand.
It's
Unbelievable.
like he married that wiffle ball, Spurrier. Do you see how he took a knee right there?
Yeah.
You think the wiffle ball said yes?
Absolutely. If you beat up the Vipers, the wiffle ball will say yes.
Just gross. It's Kenny Mack up to bat right now. This wind's just tomorrow. Also, there's going to be gusty play.
Yeah.
But I don't know what direction it's going to be. If it's blowing out, it's totally different.
I could tell you. GK taught me a trick. How to tell where the wind is going.
When you throw grass in the air?
Yeah, something like that. You know what?
What?
My God. The wind might be blowing out tomorrow. Out.
Okay.
That's different. He told me to match the arrows with the Google Maps of the field and match the arrows of your phone. And by my calculations, by GK's calculations,
Hicks, this isn't going to be easy either, as Bruce is having all sorts of trouble with wind and sun, earth and rain.
The Avatar.
Earth, wind, and fire playing havoc against Bruce Uson right there.
Like I was saying earlier, with GK's calculations of how the wind blows and how he showed us in the chats, looks like it might be blowing out tomorrow. Out.
Oh, that's good. That's good action for the viewers at home. Might see a lot of home runs compared to today.
Yeah, we haven't seen many today, man.
Let's see if Hicks could change that around as he takes an early walk.
We were wrong here. I thought they were going to go Dolby game 2. They go Spurrier. When he had an all right outing in game 1. I'm kind of surprised they went to him here. But hey, shows confidence in your guys.
Tavano. Oh man, that was in right center, then went back to center field.
Yeah, it's a gazelle out there, man. Tyler Howell's a gazelle.
Only Justin Hicks could do something right there with an early walk on Spur.
As Tanek does take the bump for game 2, just like we had predicted. Going to be Spurrier versus Tanek.
Me and Tanek were talking this week, and he knows his performance. I think he only pitched an inning last week. He knows he's got to put in some innings right here. He's been working on some pitches. Let's see if he can put it together against this strong Lightning squad.
Yeah, he said he's been working on a cutter. He says he tried to mix it in with his pitches last week, but unfortunately he was just leaving it right in the middle. and he was giving up some bombs.
The one thing that he might not have the nastiest pitches, but he has high IQ, like high pitcher IQ.
Absolutely.
And that alone is good enough to be a top pitcher, as he's going to face Dalby early as he goes 51 into the pan. It's kind of sneaky a little bit with that little 12-6.
Yeah, he has a good 12-6, man. Has a lot of action there. Oof. That's a good pitch there, too, man. If guys chase that, it's tough. And
look, Dalby's so tall, a little sliver of sun is right into his eyeball. You see it?
Yep, I see it.
Nobody else gets that.
Nobody.
You can see him struggling a little bit. He has to bend down.
That's a
Got
tough
him.
pitch to hit, man.
56 gets him swinging. It's Bruce.
Clean slate here for the Vipers, man. If they want to take the series, it starts with this one right here. Got to get a clean inning here. Not allow any runs. Not allow the Lightning to get up on their high horse again.
Good pitch by Tanek. He has that in his little arsenal right there. Brings the count to 1-2. Who's gonna win game 2? Sasai.
Oh man.
Al-Khan.
You know I love rubber matches, so I'm gonna say the Vipers take this one and we go for a game 3 rubber match. It's kind of deflating when you go, the 1-2 win, and then you're like, oh, that's it. Now they gotta go for the sweep or salvage the sweep. But I think Tanek has something to prove here on the mound, and he wants to pitch really well against the Lightning.
Yeah. Oh, misses bad right there. I hate when that happens. I did that last week too on a 3-2 pitch and just like way out there.
Way out there, hits the batter. Just wish you could have that one back, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way out here.
Here's Tyler Hallett. Good pitch again by Tanek. Going to go up in the count, 0-2. That wind's really howling out there. 1-2. He's got to come with a competitive. Against Hallett right here. Go high and tight.
Yep. Hallett's really tall, too. He gets a little sliver of light as well in his eye. Nice redemption there for...
Did he pull his foot?
No, he held it on.
Hey, look, Jay Walksany
pulled his leg off.
Oh, wait. Oh, Walksany was out at 2.
Yeah.
Good call by Jason Walker right there. It's gonna be there is confirmation from our weatherman meteorologist GK Rabbit.
Okay.
It's going to be blowing out of the south to start the day. Then it's going to kind of turn and will be blowing out to left center. So, 20 feet left of Kenny Mack out there is where it's going to be the hot zone.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to see some action tomorrow. Definitely going to see some home runs. You going to hit one out, Trenchy?
I don't even know if I'll be hitting after my performance last week.
Okay. At least you're humble about it,
I historically have always had slow starts. I'm not a great hitter anyway, but I've never done well against the Snappers for some reason.
You hit well off of Billy for some odd reason.
I don't know why.
Off of Billy Santawan. He's one of the hardest guys to square up.
It's going to be out number 3. Good inning by the Viper right there.
Puts it in there at 78. I don't know if you saw earlier, but Eder put one back there the same way that Tanek just did for 97.
Wow.
I said, my boy, what are you doing? He said, I think I popped my bicep. I said, my man.
Here we go. AJ Petrovsky. Swing and a miss.
I was a kid, I was always like, what is wind? You can't even see it. How is wind even made?
Left side. Bruce, good play. Gets him in the chest. Has to make the throw, though. Goes high. You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, Bruce kicking himself. It's a nice stop. Good form. Just threw it over, man.
Here's Michael Dean. 100 viewers tuning in. And Bruce just wasn't ready over there on that little dive and clutch and throw. Kind of cost him a little bit.
He looked good, man. Just the throw was really off.
Good pitch by Spur. As Tanik's going to get up one more time.
Big spot for Tanik here. You got a runner on second. You got one out. If you're Spurrier, maybe you don't go after him too much here, but you have a lot of guys back there that can hit the ball really hard.
Way inside.
Oh, gets him.
Good pitch.
55, double nickels. Inside Tink gets him swinging. Kenny McDowell here.
He's like the real Viper. He's like the OG Viper.
OG, man.
Kenny Mack down 0-2 here.
Bounces that one in there.
Now 2-2.
Can't squander these opportunities, man. When you're batting up against other pitchers that aren't, Purdy or Dalby or Hallett. You had a runner on second with no outs.
Yeah.
Now you're on the verge of squandering that runner, going 3 up, 3 down after that, man. That's huge.
Oh. What a play by Hallett right there. As Lightning get out of that one. Do you think the Vipers have a little bit of like a target because they're like the home team? They got the commissioner, player, manager.
I think
person, Mr. Viper himself.
Yeah,
I think people take that personally a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like it's been that way ever since the inception of the league. Like you've always wanted to beat the Vipers, or like the Yankees, or the Red Sox.
You can see that Spur really wanted to go after Tanik right here. Leonis, give me a shot of that thing blowing in the wind so I could give the viewers kind of a view of how bad the wind is out there. Whatever that thing is.
Gives you a good idea there what we're dealing with up here. We're pretty much for the most part in open air here, so it's a little rough on the eyes, a little rough on the throat, but we're in here grinding out for our POW fans out there.
Here's Riley. Riley would love to go after Viper right here.
Yes, he would.
I want Viper. Stand by. Viper's coming down.
They should get you a soundboard. Could you imagine you just be here, click, 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 just nonstop, right?
Well, when the time's right. Let's Tanik take care of Riley real quick. Here's Jake Purdy. He goes right side, but that's going to come right back. AJ on the run.
Nice play.
peels back. Wow. Wow, Stein. Wow.
Not encouraged at all. That's not true.
One, two count. Tanek looking a lot better here.
He's working with one walk, man, so he has to be careful here, or else they're going to fall down the same rabbit hole that they fell in last game. Where
now it's a 3-2 count. Now he has to be careful. If I'm Tanek, I'm just throwing a strike.
Yeah.
Let the wind be the defender.
Let him do it. There you go.
Definitely Vegas whiffs right here. And Tanek walks out. He knows how huge of a moment that is.
Only
as
the
he's
second
probably, right now, the way it's been looking, the better pitcher on the squad. But AJ, after having an emerging last season, is going to have to back it up this season.
He's going to have to, man. He's so far, Adam's number one guy. Puts him in game one and, first one out of the pen. So he has to redeem himself from game one where he walked out pretty quickly, as well as Tanek walked out in the second inning, man. He really would have loved to have gone deep here, man.
Nobody is harder on themselves than Tanek. He obviously takes it very seriously. Last week, I think he pitched one inning. This week, couldn't get out of the second. He's got to work on that, especially with Tom Gannon not being available for most of this season.
And it's not like Adam doesn't have the resources to come out and practice, right?
I mean, you got to figure there's 2 levels of stairs from his room to the second level, and then he has to drop down one more staircase to get onto the field.
Quite the journey there. Ooh. Huge daddy hack there from Bruce Uson.
I thought of installing for him like a Viper zip line where he could just come out of the window and kind of just
oh my god, it's Sting.
That's going to be under 4, but Dean cannot get that. Now it's going to be first and third.
Another little defensive miscue there by Michael D, man. He's having a little bit of a rough time there.
Not the Vipers we're used to seeing with some of these errors. Yeah. I think they got to get a little bit more chatty and get that Viper mojo back.
Yep, Adam has to be that guy and has to be the vocal leader.
Should be a double play.
No.
He made the throw before he had the wiffle ball in his hands, and he's looking at his hands very Jesus-like.
Just having a rough time. I mean, honestly, if I'm Tanek here, man, I'm switching him with somebody. You just have to. It gets to a point where your guy's is not having the day over there that he wants to have. You just got to make the move, man.
Well, who do you put in?
Honestly, at this point, I put Tabano there. I mean, can you really go wrong putting somebody else in there? I mean, there's a lot of plays that have gone there that have not been made. More than 3 or 4. You're probably looking in the 5 and 6.
Here's the one thing I have to say, though. It's not like a bad thing if you did move. It's not like, hey, Dean, you're not going to play third anymore. It's just now it's in your head.
Yeah,
you got to get this. You got to get the cobwebs out of your head. Clear your head, and we'll get you back on third again.
Yeah, I think it gets to the point too where you're on third base and you're just praying, please don't come. You're just praying for the ball to not even come that way no more. It's tough to play with that mentality.
Yeah. Does cost him a run. 1-0 Lightning as Jay Spur up there. Top of third. Early here in game number 2. Jay Spur on the bump.
This game's moving along. I like the pace of this game.
Yeah. Justin Hicks up to bat.
As Pearl Honto says, Trenchy, go throw on those beautiful white pants. They need you out there.
They'll be on tomorrow for sure. 11 o'clock, 11:30.
They had him, unfortunately.
Big shot. Wow, spur.
What a play.
That was like a little hacky sack move.
Yeah.
Rolled up his leg right there. That man is just a pure athlete.
Just does everything so well.
I mean, he's a three-tool player. Pitches, hits, defends.
Everything. Hypes up his team. He's a good hype man. He's a great teammate.
Rolls them tight. Here's Mac.
Tavano.
Family at home watching. Little Hartley's out there rooting on her father. That's going to be a strikeout. Hopefully they change the channel before that happened.
Yeah. Hopefully an attic popped in, right?
Here's AJ Petrovsky. And that's what they need. A little bit more vocalization from the Viper dugout.
Yeah, it's a little quiet, man. You got to pick those boys up sometimes. You need.
Also, I know they have that little snake in its little burrow.
Yeah,
it hasn't come out yet.
Hasn't come out yet.
Oh, they're going to need a lot of defenders for this. Spur. What was he doing? The limbo?
Something.
The wiffle limbo?
The wiffle limbo. That's a tough play, man. That ball is up there and just doing all these dances, all these movements. It's spinning. It's crazy.
I feel like when you see a ball like that, you have to jump early and get ahead of it because it's going to come back to you. You got to remember, Tanik annihilated that one, and it came right back to Jay Spur as Purdy's going to clean up Bruce's ball right there to get them out of there. No damage done as we go into the bottom of the third.
You see the difference there, how the way that Bruce fielded that?
Yeah.
Compared to, the miscues by Dean trying to kind of use his fingers and,
I mean, you see me on the ground every single time almost to stop a ball because I never want a ball to go underneath my hands.
You're definitely a kneeler.
Yep. Speaking of kneeling, my knee was been killing me all week.
Saw you look a little ginger last week. Not sure what was wrong with you.
J-Dub hit some wicked spin ball, and I was going to my left, and then like the last second I had to go to my right, and my knee kind of just buckled a little bit. I'm the best. Here's AJ. I was in Cali a couple weeks ago, and look at my leg. It's just peeling.
Oh, yeah, you got sunburnt?
I got the Cali peel going.
We have the best view in the house, man.
It's the best.
God. I wish people could see this back home.
Like we're at war. Send some letters to our fans back home.
Dear lover, I wish you could see the view I have. Please tell
this
child.
the 6th day of the week thy.
Please tell mother I'm doing fine. Keep sending me warm clothes to stay bundled. But this beautiful view we have of this beautiful game they call wiffleball.
Hicks, rope, laser beam.
Automatic. Just automatic, man. When he has that ball in his hand, you're just walking
His
away.
out rate has got to be, 98.5%?
Something stupid.
Right back to AJ. Easy play for out number 2. I think this game is going to go into the 6th, and, it's anybody's ball game.
Yeah, this is a close one. Here we go, Dalby. Dalby's from Phoenix as well, just like me. I think that's why he rocks number 13. The best point guard in Phoenix Suns history, Steve Nash, wore number 13. The best quarterback in Cardinals history was Kurt Warner, wore number 13. Randy Dalby, best pitcher ever, number 13. God,
He's having a rough day, man.
Rough day for him, man. Oh,
You know
Kinda
who
feel
else
for
wears
him.
number 13, Sasai?
Yeah, I think I know. It's that guy, third baseman.
Here's Bruce Uson.
Having a tough time. I feel bad for him, man. It's his first series out here, and he's just getting attacked, man.
I mean, as we know, he's a solid third baseman, so he's just having a rough day so far.
Yeah. The wind starts to really howl right now. It's howling for sure. A vortex.
We're in it.
Right in the middle of it.
This has got to be, what, F2, F3?
Something, yeah. It has to be definitely categorized as an F something.
And got him. Swinging. Going to bring it to 1 and 2.
Swinging that gas there, came in at 57 miles per hour.
Bruce knows. Should be making better contact right there. I really don't think anything with this wind's going to go out. You would just have to absolutely dial it in. Now it's 2-2. You got to remember, it's not easy to pitch in these conditions.
Not at all.
Because when the wind is blowing in, it might be a little bit easier, of course, for the pitcher. But when it's blowing out, it'll hang those curveballs up there.
Yeah.
But right now, it's blowing in, so it could make pitches come in and dive, kind of like that a little bit. Now it's a full count. Big pitch coming from AJ. White pants flapping in the wind. Totally focused.
3-2. Gotta get this out right here, man, if you're AJ.
Misses high, and that's going to be a walk for AJ. Puts runners on first and second. 2 outs, though. But you got the reigning Rookie of the Year, Tyler Hallett, up to bat. He's looking to tack one more on for the Lightning. Let's see if the Vipers could tighten up their D right here. And D.
Oh, yes. I always say yes because that makes me happy for him. You know,
of course.
It's you've had a rough time there, and to make that play, ball smoked right to your face. Those instincts are fast.
Especially with the sun right in your eyes as we're going to go into the top of the 4th inning. I want to thank all our viewers for coming out here today, staying with us. I want to thank our stream team, multiple people coming out here, making this production happen for you guys. But no more appreciation than Trevor Bauer down in the dungeon. Is he in the dungeon? Or is it Logan and Tropical?
There he is.
There he is. Look
There's
at this guy.
TB. What's up, my man? MVP of the stream team.
He's just making it happen.
Makes it happen. You love it. Love to see it.
Here's Jay Spur. It's just a good pitch. It really locks up those batters because, I don't know, his release is kind of sneaky. Looks like it's coming in hotter than it is. He's got that high leg kick. A lot of movement on that. Wow. Jeez. Are they? And they need the Viper right here to start it up for him.
Ooh, he wanted it right off the bat. Ooh,
that was a good pitch.
Great pitch.
Great, better take by Tanek. Two count. Oh, kind of freezes him, but 56. Good take by Tanek right there. Fills up the count.
Saved by the radar. That looked good, man. That pitch definitely looked good.
Go right after Tanek right here as you have so much pitching behind you. Slow roller kind of jams him up right there for out number 2.
Vipers haven't been producing many runs, man. How many did they put up game 1?
1.
1. 0 here so far. Very unlike them.
I mean, is this the Lightning's year?
You think so?
Could it be? And if it is, that'd be the 6th different champion.
God.
Isn't that incredible?
Incredible. It's gonna get to the point where it's like one team's finally gonna be a 2-time champion at some point, but probably not anytime soon, which is crazy to think. If it gets to that point where every PLW team wins a championship before the next team wins too, would be insane, right?
I mean, that'd be insane.
And you got the Ones, the Snappers, the Vaders, the Cajuns,
the Vipers. I mean, it's up to the Lightning, Legends, and Night Owls, and Pharaohs this year.
And Bombers.
And Bombers.
Yep. To be crowned the next champion. Next new champion of the league.
Kenny on a 3-2 pitch. Spur is feeling it, man.
Fired up back there.
But it's only 1-0, right?
Only 1-0.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, we won't say nothing. Wow, great. And here comes AJ Petrovsky.
Mama Fernandez asking who's in the booth for the 3 o'clock games tomorrow. I'm not sure yet.
Speaking of Arizona, how are your Phoenix Suns doing? I know you're a big fan.
They're all right.
They're doing okay?
I think they're going to be locked into 6th place. 6th or 7th place.
There's only a couple games left, no?
1 game left.
Yeah.
I believe every team plays their last game tomorrow. Yeah, I think they're locked in. They might be locked into the play-in tournament, which sucks. But it is what it is. Definitely an underwhelming season.
So the top 5 teams are in, and the next 5.
I believe the top 6 are in, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 play it, duke it out.
Gotcha.
To solidify 7th and 8th seed.
Here we go. Jay Spur, see if we can help his cause out. And that's going to be a little roller. AJ, easy play. AJ up 0-2, a little bit high, almost got him. Top tink right there.
How about the Utah Yotes? That's so depressing. Thankfully, I was never a Coyotes fan. Nobody in that town supports them. Oh, Tim Riley, the dribbler. Michael Dean.
Next weekend, Sasai.
Yeah.
It'll be in the low 90s, which means this field's going to be 108 degrees.
No way.
It's going to start getting warm, boys.
Hey, man, if the PCL guys did it last season from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., us PLW cats can do the same thing, right?
For sure.
And they did it. They did it with no stream. They did it with less umpires, less volunteers. They did it for the love of the game. There is no reason at all why we can't do it as a whole league.
I mean, they really put it together. I mean, they were doing it.
They did it.
They're in PCL. They're down there.
They knew they weren't, they knew that the games weren't being streamed, and yet they were out here day in and day out. You hear Tanik? You hear Tanik yelling down there, saying, "This is our time now. This is it. Let's go." He's fired up.
Our parents, they want the best of stuff for us. But right now, they gotta do what's right for them.
That's the PCL guys.
Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time.
Hey, those guys are showing up at 7 a.m., dude. Kudos to them.
Incredible. It's third time down there.
That means that they're getting up at 5 in the morning and they're driving out here. Some guys drive half an hour to an hour to be here by 7 a.m. pitch time.
There's some guys that aren't even going to sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Get off work. Some of these guys get off work 12, 1, 2 in the morning.
Justin Hicks lines out to Dalby.
This is a good game. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna come down to the 6th inning.
Yeah.
I mean, Hicks just killed that one. It's oh no! And Dalby couldn't get his 6-8 frame down fast enough, and that's gonna put a runner in scoring position for the Vipers.
And that was the first hit given up by Spurrier, guys. He was working with a no-hitter, but unfortunately, that no-hit bid is over.
And here come the Vipers.
He was 6 outs away, Trench.
Yeah.
From getting a no-hitter.
Who knows? Perfect game.
Yeah, perfect game, actually. You're right.
But now the Vipers have a little momentum going.
They're looking to strike here as Tanek is firing his boys up. You know, that's what they were missing game one. They needed him to do it.
It goes AJ, Dean, Tanek. If it gets up to Tanek, that means good things are happening as Spurrier brings it to a 2-2 count. He would love to have an at-bat right here. Leonis.
We're good.
Oh, what a pitch by Spur. Better contact by AJ. And you could see Spur pumped up after that strikeout. That was huge. Now Michael Dean, who hit a monster foul ball, barely missed a home run his last at-bat. If I'm Jaden Trout, I got to be on my heels. Dean, swing and a miss.
They get out of this inning here, man. The Lightning are going to explode.
If I'm Spur right here, I'm laying off the strike zone. I'm going to put something in the turf, something high, something
Chase.
I'm not going to hit the strike zone.
This is a pressure situation for a guy who's not put in this spot a lot, man.
I like what he's doing right there. I would like to see a more competitive pitch. But now 1-2. Look how close Tyler Hallett is in center field.
Yeah.
He's basically like Spur on the run. Not going to be close enough. You can see Tanek saying, "Get me up, Dean."
Oh.
And that's going to do it. And Spur is locked in right now. This Lightning Wiffle Club is looking like a champion early in the season.
They're looking for 5-0, man. 5-0 start. I have to go back and see, but I want to know what the best start in POW history is. What team has started out?
I think it was the Lightning last season. I think they started like 10-0 or something.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is familiar territory.
Remember, I think we were talking about them. I think they went not 10-0, but they might have been like
6-0, right, or something like that.
They had a really good
Yeah.
stretch of
Yeah.
like 10-2 or something. I think.
And guys were saying, "Oh, they just started. It's okay, and then they never fell off, right? They just kept going and kept grinding
Kept on
out.
rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, they leveled out a little bit, but I wonder if the chat could back us up with that, how the Lightning started last season.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know now.
Here we go, Bruce the Juice Uson. Wearing those neon socks. Wonder if he wears that when he has Pac-Man at his house in like a black light.
Oh, he's for sure wearing that. Shining through the black light.
Isn't bad. 2-1. as the wind keeps on trucking.
Has not let down all day, man. It's been from the first 7 a.m. series, man. It's been just kicking.
And now it's going to be 3-1. AJ in trouble. The Lightning would love to put another run another run on the board.
Of course, insurance here. Bruce is he's not even remotely going to swing here.
I'm not swinging because a hard swing doesn't produce anything but a single, and so does a walk. That's exactly what it is.
Not even close, man. That's it for Petrovsky, man.
They're going to have to go to Kenny now.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Do you think these Vipers are missing Tom Gannon?
Come on, man. Come on. It's not even a question.
They couldn't fill the gap.
They couldn't, man. Tanek doesn't want to move certain pieces on his team. He doesn't, if you get the offer to get a two-way player, a really good two-way player like Tom, a good two-way player like Tanner, like Hallett, but you don't want to move a guy like Hicks or Tavano. It is what it is.
Let me ask you a question. Tanek always wants to win a championship.
Of course.
But I know he's got some picks and stuff next draft.
Yeah.
Do you think he's thinking of season 7, possibly a Tom coming back and adding pieces and just balling out next year?
I mean, it would not shock me. I feel like Tanek's always 2 steps ahead. I feel like he's always thinking ahead. So, it would not shock me if he's thinking here, hey, I'll roll with my guys and whatever happens, happens.
I mean, because they'll be in that 4 or 5 seed or whatnot going in. They're going to hang tough.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They could be a 6-7 seed.
Yeah.
With the way some of these guys are playing.
Especially if they don't get much attendance from Hicks. Mm-hmm. If they don't get much attendance from Keegan, and he rolls out this particular team out here week in and week out. I don't know if this team right here will get them anywhere near the top 3 or 4. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's just they're gonna have to rely on their heavy offense, of course.
Yeah. I feel like this team is very complete once, when they have Keegan here, when they have Tom here. I feel like it's just so complete. It's so tough to beat. Oh, Hicks.
Wow, he looked like a pinball machine.
Wow.
But listen, the Lightning, it's only 1-0.
It's only 1-0,
And I've said it before a million times, the Vipers like to come alive in the 6th inning because it's very difficult to close a team out.
Very difficult, man, especially when it's only 1 run. I mean, 1 run is nothing.
If the Vipers could come in and steal a game right now, because right now it feels like the Lightning are dominating the Vipers right here, but it's only 1-0.
Only 1-0. That's nothing in this league, man. The Lightning need insurance here.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Vipers tack on 1 or 2 next inning and put pressure on the Lightning.
But the Lightning are also just so well equipped to make that run as well. Whatever, go up one on us too, but we'll just come right back. They're well equipped, man.
That's going to be a walk for Mickey D. That puts a lot of pressure on him. Is if he walks out right here,
go to Hicks probably.
Go to Hickaroo.
Hicks or Tavano.
130 viewers.
Okay.
In.
What's up, guys? Welcome in.
Good pitch by McDowell.
But if you're McDowell here, this is the guy you probably want up right now in this situation is Purdy. Because right after Purdy, you have Randy Dalby.
What a pitch by Kenny Mack as the Vipers are going to go into the top of the 6th with a chance to tie it up or maybe take the lead. But the way Jay Spur's been pitching, he's going to go back out on the mound, do what he does. Man, these Lightning are, they're sneaky good. Not even sneaky good. But with that Purdy, Spurry,
they're here.
Hallett, Dalby. I mean, that's a Chad closing out game 1, right?
Hold. You got to hold.
You got to hold.
Officially got to hold.
I don't like that term.
He said, "Hold this ball, wiffle ball."
That's not like it's not like a sexy term.
No.
I
it is what it is. He went. They were up by a lot. So I mean, why would you want to give them a save? They're up by 7 runs.
Yeah, but I mean, call it something besides a hold.
What would you call it?
Let's put a poll up.
Put a poll up.
What would you call when you come in And you just like handle business for 1 inning.
Get your 3 outs and finish the game, regardless of the score.
Like 3-banger?
3-banger. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah,
that was a good 3-banger.
For sure. That was a good 3-banger, baby. Hey, can you go up there, Chad, and give us a little 3-banger, please? Yeah, I got you. I got you with a 3-banger, yeah.
1-1. Perfect time. Top of the lineup for the Vipers. Watch out for Tanik to unload.
There it was right there. There was a swing right there.
He's got to be patient right here.
Going to be a very intense inning, but if the Lightning get out of it, expect them to explode.
Oh, what a pitch by Spur.
Beautiful pitch there by Justin Spurrier. As Adam Tanik goes down swinging, and they're on the verge of dropping their first series of the new season. Oh, wow, he looks so good right now, Spurrier. All his stuff is working. His off-speed stuff is working. He's gassing him up. He looks good, man.
I mean, sometimes when you're feeling it up there, you're just feeling it.
You can see it in his body language. You can see the team is just, they're gelling.
It's like they're infusing Spur with energy. It's going to come back in. Got to be careful.
Yep, sure hands out there.
Number 2.
Justin Hicks, last
Hickaroo.
man standing here.
You can hear Tanik say, get Tavano up, Hicks. Jaden Trout, watch the right side. Hicks says, I was trying to get you up, Tavano.
Oof, all of Spurrier's stuff is working right now, man.
Watch something low on the outside.
And he's just pounding. He's just sitting there, just, here you go, try it, hit my best stuff, just do what you got to do, but it's just not.
Do you gas him up right here?
Gas him right up. Here
59.
he goes. 51, okay.
I'm not going to throw anything slow, I think, to
No,
Hicks right
not
here.
to him, because he sits on stuff really well. He has quick hands. There it is.
About to spin. Oof. If that broke a little early, that would have been a difficult play.
Yeah. Wind update right now, level 0 to 10 trench, I would say it's probably like a 7 or 8 right now, right?
I mean, it can't get, how much worse can it get?
There he goes. Gets him.
Wow.
I mean, just quick, easy work of these Vipers, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they just made quick work of them. And, Spurrier looked so good. He looked unhittable.
He threw a one-hitter.
One-hitter, man. It's when they're rolling like this, man, this team is going to be so hard to beat. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're the Cajuns, the Vaders, the Legends, high-octane offenses. It's just when they're pitching like this and fielding like this and hitting like this.
Who do you guys got in Game 3? We'll give you the pitchers when we get back.
And that's a deep drive. Brandon Gregg! Oh! Taylor Briner! Brandon Gregg, what a catch and play!
There's 9 games total.
Damn. Okay.
And we've got a home run for the Bombers.
Oh, wow. Murph grabs that like a boss.
Where's the hole? I thought I had that the whole way.
Oh! Sansone just smoked it off Buck Burner's mouth.
Looking really good as Gio unloads on that. And we were saying that the winds are kind of, slightly going out there.
That was a ugly looking swing. The bat must have broke there from Murphy. Looks like he's going to go get a new one. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, man, that might be the furthest PLW home run at this field. Holy cow.
And then Hicks flew out.
Oh, that's a deep fly ball. That might go over.
Oh!
It's a fan, I think.
Really found his stroke here tonight, and he just smoked that ball.
Left side. Oh, GK with another amazing play. Wow.
Day gets under that one. That's going to be a tricky play, but Eder
What a catch.
lays out with a big play.
Hit this pitch, but
And that's ripped by Corral. Manny Patricus, one-handed diving catch, a highlight play.
get the save, and we're good to go.
J-Dub, mammoth shot to the container.
Do not lay one in. Jake Purdy, deep drive, right field. Purdy with the bomb to tie it up. Deep drive, Howland, backflip, gone! Home run, Tyler Howland, 7-6, Lightning, and they strike again on Tom Gannon.
Third court out there, waxing it up. She's ready to go, and that goes off J-Dubs.
Ripped by Dolby. Home run to tie it up. The Lightning have tied it up. And Randy Dolby wins the matchup between him and Gannon. Oh,
Tie
my
game.
goodness. Tie ball game.
Oh, he hit it off Tanner.
Oh my God! TK Rabbit! He did it! Walk-off home run! There's a storm coming in. And I believe it's the Lightning Wiffle Ball Club.
The storm is here. The storm has arrived. The Lightning are showing that they are still considered PLW elite. Game 3 underway, baby.
Tanic's got to produce this game. Only a one-hitter that Spurrier gave up.
And of course, you go from Purdy to the Spurrier throwing like that, and then guess what? Here's Dolby. Have fun. Oh, that's a fair ball.
That's a Walker saying foul ball right there. It was real close, but he was right there, Walk.
It looked fair. It was close.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Let's see if we could get a better angle on that. It's going to be close.
It's really, really close, dude.
Is there enough
like I said,
video evidence to overturn Walker's foul call?
I don't know about video evidence, but
Tanik would love to start this
saw
game
it
out with a double.
Yeah, I saw it from up here, and I thought it was in. I thought it was in.
I'm going to back you up with that.
I thought it was in. It was really close, but
somebody redeemed a video shout out.
Ooh. Who are you choosing to shout you out? They dropped 80,000 points for a personalized PLW video shout out.
How does that work? I've never even seen that.
We make a video for them here in the booth and say, hey, this is for Saddle Up 7. It's kind of like Cameo. You kind of ask them what they want, what they're celebrating. Maybe it's for a birthday. Maybe it's to ask somebody on a date. Maybe it's to break up with somebody. Old Trenchy doing a breakup video.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
With your guitar. Goodbye, baby. Oh, my God.
It's been real as Dolby goes top pipe. Oh, man. Inches. It could have been Tanik on 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's literal inches, bro. That was close.
They would have loved to start that game after being iced, basically. The Vipers have to come alive right here. And Kenny Mack.
Double.
Left side double for sure.
Yeah, that was smoked. I want to know what Saddle Up 7 wants. I want to know what shout out they would like. That'd be kind of cool to see what they want.
I think Hicks is trying to put points on the board a little too hard. Between him and Tanik, I think they're trying to knock it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, man. On a day like this, you got to just focus on getting hits and doubles, man.
That's going to come back. It's going to go foul big time. Bruce there, and he's like, listen, I'm a doctor. Who's going to help me if I get injured?
Himself. He's going to be like that one picture I've seen on Twitter/X of the surgeon who was doing his own little, he was removing his own appendix.
Incredible.
Back in like the 40s.
Incredible work. 1-2 count. Got him on a 57 heater right there for out number 2.
I feel like the Vipers are a huge momentum team.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And how much will it affect their clubhouse if they get swept today?
I don't think it'll affect it too bad. The one thing though is it's just a very
that's out. Yep.
Terrible play by Purdy right there.
Okay. Over. Yep. Good call there by Cody Runnels, right on it. Basically what happened there, people at home, is, it went over the line, but you still had the opportunity to throw home, to hold the runner from second, as comparison to last season when those would happen. You're like, well, it's so dumb. Why is the guy scoring from second?
Yeah.
You made a change and say, all right, then throw it home and we'll stop them. And unfortunately, the throw was over and couldn't hold him.
I don't like that play by Purdy. I feel like that he should have got that in front of the line.
Yeah, that, like we said, man, the way you play the ball, the way GK plays, the way Caps play, you guys lay out and get in front of that thing, man.
I think he understands the magnitude of what just happened right there.
Yeah,
because though the Lightning put up a bunch of runs last game or 2 games ago, they only put up 1.
Yep.
Last game, and 1 might be a good enough number. And if you're the Wiffle, if you're the Lightning Wiffle Club there, you got to put the sweep in because it's such a bad feeling when you leave on a loss.
Yeah. And you have to wait a whole week to play again.
Yeah.
When, last season and the seasons before, sometimes you would play on a Friday, then play on a Monday. Now it's like you have to wait your 6-7 days.
Yeah, even though they're going to win this
7-8
series,
days. Yeah.
a loss in game number 3 feels like you lost the series. What is this?
We're going to go to multi-view.
We're going to give...
there we go.
And the announcers can give Saddle
Up 7 a shout-out. Oh, that's our personalized video shout-out. We do it right now. What do you want to say? I'll put you on the spot.
I've never seen Saddle Up in the chat before.
Me either.
So welcome to PLW Nation, Saddle Up.
What up, baby?
80,000 wiffle points to get this shout-out.
Personalized shout-out from Trenchy Picone.
Normally, I'm like Johnny on the spot, but when I read that, I was like,
kind of, whoa,
what do we do?
What's going on here?
Saddle Up's the first person to ice Trench.
First person, look at that. Chose the right moment, the right time to spend those 80,000 points. Shouts out, Saddle Up 7.
Does Saddle Up 7 want us to say anything to someone?
I don't know.
His mother, his
idea.
Dog?
I haven't got anything from there. I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll make sure it happens.
Oh, Dalby,
baby.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah. That kind of came at us from left field, huh?
Here's Bruce.
Trent shook. Oh, what's going on here?
I'm shook. Bruce knows to lay off that pitch. There's the Dragon Lady coming in hot. Yeah, next week it's going to be completely different. Yeah. In the 90s, you're going to see guys sweating out there with their sweatbands and diving for balls and scrapes and blood. Oh, no.
As we're going to slowly get into the dog days of summer.
Yeah, in like a couple of weeks, it's going to be 90, 95, then 100, and all of a sudden it's going to be 110 out here.
Yeah.
in the middle of June.
Look, the thermometer is perfect right now. Look at that. Perfect. Pristine. Dang. Imagine if it was like that all the time out here.
It'd be wiffle heaven.
Oh, my goodness. But no, it's going to get insane. Triple digits, that turf, man. Whew. It's probably going to be mandatory to wear pants out here.
Somebody said that the glue melted off their shoe.
What?
And their soles of their the sole of their shoe
I
came
heard that
off.
from PCL before. Yeah, that's true. I've heard that before.
The conditions. I love it. Left side. Dean makes a play. Holds it, throws, fires.
Nice. Way to pick that up. Way to pick himself up, man, after having that rough start there at third.
Runner on 2. Jay Spur. Sandvipers up 1-0. Let's see if Kenny Mack could produce a good pitching game right here.
Right. They need it, man. They need a solid start here from Kenny, man.
Yeah, the Vipers would love to get a win right here. Yeah, lose the series, but take one.
Take one.
You're 3-3.
Roll it over to the next week, coming off of a win. There's nothing worse than coming into the next series knowing you just got swept, man, and then you lose game 1 and you're like, crap, we just dropped.
And that's going to score a run and tie it up.
Nope. You could go home.
Yeah, you have to make that throw.
I mean, at that point, you're yelling at Petrovsky, home, 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 or cut me off to the pitcher and go home. It's huge, man. It's that ball came into him pretty fast, and all AJ had to do there was hit Tanik or hit Kenny and say, hey, I'm going to hit you. You go home.
Look at Bauer. He's stoked. The Dragon Lady's in there.
Okay. Tied game already, huh? Game's tied.
Pop-up. It's going to come back. Hicks on the move. Not really. Kind of was going to be on the move.
Yeah. I can't wait for, the other, I guess, upside of the summer coming strong is that we won't have to worry about the sun setting until like 8 p.m.
Yeah, we'll get all our games in. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely going to be warm.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see some people maybe shed some pounds from now until the, end of September?
100%. 100%.
I mean, during 1 3-hour game, you could easily lose in between 4 to 7 pounds.
Yeah. Maybe by the end of summer, Jake Apnip will fit into that shirt.
God, I hope so. Hot shot to Spur. He grounds it. He throws it.
I'd be more pissed at Chad for making me wear that out here.
I wouldn't even wear it, dude.
God.
Really wasn't Chad.
That's what look at that. Look
Leonis.
at that. Leonis. Look at that. Go to Skycam, please.
What shape is that?
That's
dear God.
That's the budget that Chad's working with right now with the Lightning.
You would think with like their record and being in the championship game that there'd be more sponsors, there'd be more, wiffle coin coming in. They just can't get behind Chad.
I thought Tim Riley was some sort of poker player and made money and stuff, and they can't give
the poor players. Guy is like I don't know.
Jeez. Chad, when you wash his back, get your guy a decent jersey, why won't you?
At least patch one together. Right?
Right? He's out there wearing Sean Merciel's jersey. Is that what that is? No, somebody else, but jeez.
Good pitch by Dalby. What do you think his ab routine is?
Him?
Yeah. You think he's doing
P90? No, it's a 6-pack of Happy Dad beer.
You think he's how many rounds of P90X has he done?
None. Negative. His P90X workout is in and out. 5 nights a week, probably.
What's that? Oh, no.
What happened?
Bauer's not happy, dude.
Why?
Boy's not listening.
Oh.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
lot of weird things happen here, man.
And it has a Sandviper tattooed on his belly. That's what I'm trying to see.
Oh, he has a Sandviper tattooed on his stomach.
Okay.
Do you think that's maybe they did invest a little money?
Maybe.
You put, to kind of taunt the Vipers, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we take that back. Maybe Chad looked under his, pillows and between the couch to scrounge up some change.
Yeah.
And hit some 3 a.m. tattoo parlor, right?
Yeah. Jake Atnip. That's his name.
Yeah.
Big walk there by Kenny McDowell.
Jake Atnip.
Jake Atnip.
Right?
That's his name. Oh.
Jake.
Hold on. See if they hold him at 3. Nobody's at 3.
Jake.
There it is.
Hold on. There it is. A Sandviper tattoo on his belly. Look at that.
And the Vipers they're shook right now.
Wow. Look at that. Sandviper's tattoo coming in clutch.
I mean, if I'm the Sandvipers, I take that personal.
Love it.
Thank you.
Foxtrot to Dolphin Blue. Did you get that?
All right, baby, let's lock in here. We got runners on first and third. There it is.
Is it going to go?
No, just clips foul for Tyler Hallett. It's getting intense out here. Getting intense. It's a big matchup here with these two guys. Kenny McDowell versus Tyler Hallett.
Clips. What a pitch.
Wow.
He's just walking back, so nothing I could do.
Nothing. Gets him at 54.
First and third, 2 outs. Big spot for Jay Spur right here. Goes high. Starting to get a little chilly out there.
It is. Sun's dying down.
Good pitch by Kenny Mack. Double nickels into the pan, 1 and 2. Big spot right here for the Lightning. And
So that's a screwball he's throwing in there. There it is again. Kenny, working a screwball.
apparently when he went and got that Viper tattoo, Chad got a little turtle tattoo
Okay.
on his lower ankle.
For the Snappers, to taunt them next.
Whoa, are they
Then
up
next,
in line?
Next, they'll get a UFO for the Vaders, a chili pepper for the Cajuns.
I like it.
A bomb for the Bombers. Oof, what a pitch.
Wow,
Way to
Kenny
sit him
Mack.
down. Looks good there, man.
And the Vipers and Lightning knotted up at 1 as we're going to have a really good game number 3. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Early action, Legends versus the Cajuns. And then the later game is the Snappers versus the
Bombers.
The Bombers. That should be a good one. TB7 going after our reigning MVP down there in the dungeon, Trevor Bauer.
And how many home runs do you think Mateo will hit by the time the season's over, man? He must be close to 10 already as it is.
Oh, my God.
What is that?
I didn't eat, but if I did, I'd lose my lunch.
What is that? Sandviper tattoo, man.
I don't know, but God, he needs to donate his body to science fiction.
Yeah, he does. Come on, man. There's kids watching at home.
Could you imagine just tuning in and you see that? Holy Christ. Here's Hicks. There's Sansone. He logged in. He's logging off.
Yeah, logging off. I can't believe what we've done here.
Really taking a turn for the worse, this production today with that.
Started off hot, not so much anymore.
Hicks to the right side.
Drops.
Going to drop in for a single. It's a good start for the top of the third Vipers here. And people are saying that might have been the Achilles heel of us ever getting prime time.
Yeah.
For like Sports Center or our own thing.
ESPN the Ocho. That might have been our Achilles heel for sure.
We had our chance, and then the Viper tattoo. That was it.
Oh, the sun getting in Dalby's face there as he's trying to get the ball. I think what we did last week is we switched the other side. So we went to the other dugout. We were throwing the balls from there. So that would have happened to our pitchers.
Good pitch by Dalby. Right side. It's gonna be slow roller. They'll just hold it, but Spur takes a chance anyway. Really?
Wow.
That seems like a bad time, no?
Yeah, seems like it.
We're gonna have to go down there in the dungeon.
We go back down to the dungeon and maybe replay it.
Bauer, give us a time right there.
Yeah, we just go to the dungeon real quick and we'll take a look at it and just retime it. That's all.
I feel like it was over 5. What do you think, Sasai?
No, I think it was over 5. It was very, very slow developing play. Yeah, just unfortunate. Sometimes that happens. We're not perfect. We're only human. After all, I'm only human.
Yes.
So we're not always going to be on it. Unfortunately. But both umpires had it late, and
I like what I'm seeing out of the Lightning here. They're gathering together during the little break here.
Wow. They're gelling, man. Look at that team. Their chemistry's up. They're happy. They're smiling. I mean, winning cures all, right? But still, you just see the vibe there in that clubhouse. Their vibe has never been higher, man. They have such a good vibe right now.
Energy and vibe is so huge in this league. Momentum, energy. Wow.
So it was in time.
That seemed like such a slow roller.
It did seem like a slow roller, man. But hey, you can he timed it 3 times, and that's what he got, and that's what it is. That's why we have the ability to do that to make sure that everything's called correctly here.
Here's AJ Petrovsky. I mean, they were so there's no runner on first now, correct?
There is no runner at first now. Do you think the sun, so much sun, has gotten to Tavano's head? Because I don't think he realizes he's in the wrong dugout.
It's not a good look. Oh man, and Petrovsky hits a double, so that double play was huge.
Humongous, man, because that would have been a bases clearing double. Would have been 3-1 right now. Instead, it's still 1-1, and now you have the 6 hitter here up instead
Michael
of
Dean.
Yeah,
He's no slouch though.
not at all.
Goes down 0-2. And we're making a great pace, too. What a pitch by Dalby. Screwball, lower corner. Tink, tink. Vipers done for that inning as the Lightning are going to go up in the bottom of the third. All knotted at 1. What's the final score of this game going to be, Sasai? And chat at home. What do you think it's going to be? And the chances of extra whiffs.
No extra whiffs.
Okay.
I don't think there's a chance for extra whiffs, but
Gotcha.
I think this game probably ends up being 3-1.
Ooh.
Lightning for the broomsticks.
Wow. The old witch's brew.
I think it's coming.
There's Kenny Mack. Remember, Tanek could come back in this game. or enter this game. But right now, Kenny Mack's doing his thing.
Is doing his thing, and Adams letting him go.
Good pitch by McDowell.
And he's finding the speed, too.
Yes.
He's keeping everything 55, 53, 54. He's finding the speed, finding his screwball. But to be honest with you, before these series started, I heard the wind was going to be just unbearable. It's been bad, but it hasn't been unplayable whips bad.
Yeah, I also don't know, as that's going to be shot. Tanek's going to have a play on that, but AJ ranges across. Big time hit right there by Trout. Tanek was flaring out there. AJ came across. Wow.
Good effort there by AJ, man. And Tanek was right there, but just took an unfortunate bounce.
So the Lightning put a runner on here. Left side, Dean stuck to his hip. Tanek's going to have to make a quick throw.
Might be
and he
over.
hits the pan.
Might be over. It was a slow developing play. It was slow rolling. And you know what? And Dean juggled it a little bit when it got to him. That right there was what caused it to go over. I think it was that little juggle.
Tenths of a second.
Yeah, it was the little juggle. How do you feel that just clean?
And also, it was the wind's blowing, but it was a low catch by Tanek. He's got to kind of gear up for that.
Yeah, the umpires were all over it, man.
So runner on first still, 1-2 count. Love what I'm seeing out of Kenny here.
Yeah, man, he's shoving. That's good. That's what they need. Maybe put up a couple more outs, a couple more innings here, and then let Tanek ride it to the sunset.
To steal game 3. Awesome thing for the Vipers.
Yeah, man, it would be huge.
Dalby cut master. 3-2 count. Iced him.
Iced.
Watch this pitch by McDowell.
Ice, baby.
Woof. Here's Bruce. Neither team putting up anything offensively in game 2 or 3 here.
Yep.
And Bruce rips one. He's going to try to hold it at 3.
Oh, got the step. Oh, he missed the bag, I guess. I'm not sure.
He might have missed that one. But we're going to have to replay. We're going to have to see.
Yeah, I could have sworn that he just touched the bag. But, hey, maybe I was wrong.
I feel like we're on the plains of North Dakota or something, with the Sioux Indians and the buffalo are about to roam or something, right?
Absolutely.
Like we're on the ridge.
This game's intense, man. It's 6:30 p.m. right now. Got about 45 minutes left of daylight. You think it's doable, Trenchy?
Oh man, Hallett has been roping the ball today, but nothing fair.
Nothing fair. Everything going foul.
Good take. Another 3-2 count with Jay Spur on deck.
A walk here would be huge, man. What a battle between these two guys right now. Two behemoths going at it right now. Tyler Hallett and Kenny McDowell.
Winner, Hallett, and that's going to score a run.
Nobody at third.
Nobody at third again.
That rule today, it frustrates me. Being a manager, being an owner, it just frustrates me because I'm in the dugout when the Vaders are playing and I'm yelling at them every single time before the pitch is even thrown. If it gets hit to you, throw it to third base. God. Got to be on that rule.
And there's Jay Spur. What a play by Dean. Tosses it. Is it going to be in time? Oh.
It was a foul ball. Cody yelled foul. What I'm trying to say, Trench, is that, hold the runner, man. Just hold the runner.
This is a big spot for Jay Spur. Oh, man, he is feeling it.
We've lost a lot of balls to that side of the property today.
Good pitch by McDowell right there, 57, but the Lightning do get one across by Tyler Hallett, who's been roping the ball, top of the fourth. Can the Vipers respond right here, Sasai?
I'm not too sure, man. They've been getting kept in check, and you got to also remember they have plenty of innings left from Spurrier and Purdy, man. And they have not been seeing those boys very well, and I just don't see it changing just all of a sudden. I know the Vipers are very talented. They have lots of talent, man. They're deep, lots of offense, but sometimes it's just a pitcher's day, and I feel like today it's the Lightning's pitcher's
Here
day.
comes Jay Spur on the mound.
Yep.
When do you see Purdy again?
You might not see him. They might ride it out with Spurrier the way he was pitching, man. One hitter, they might. I mean, in what world did you ever think that they would?
Look at this move because they know Tanek's up. They go to Spur.
Yeah,
that is
lefty.
a big managerial move right there.
Yep. Lefty on lefty. You know Tanek hates seeing lefties, man.
Here we go. I love that move now. Let's see if Tanek could somehow take advantage. Look at Tyler Hallett playing the wind big time. Look at how much room they're giving Tanek to the right side.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a play by Purdy with a taco ball.
The move pays off there as Spurrier gets his guy, man. What I'm trying to say, in what world did you ever imagine that the Lightning would be content with not letting Purdy close out a series?
It was a good move right there. I'm sure Chad or Tim or somebody said something about, let me get a lefty go against Tanek here.
Yeah, but it also shows you just how deep they are pitching, man.
Hot shot. Kenny Mack doing what he does well.
Hits the ball so hard.
Very difficult to sweep in this league.
That came off the bat 91 miles per hour off of Kenny McDowell.
Here's Hicks. Oh, holy shit.
Wow. That was smacked. And that's the wind right there taking that, man. That's crazy, man. That came off his... I didn't even record how fast that came off his bat. That was smoked.
Spurrier's like, I got to gas him up right here. Man, people have just been killing it out there. And Spur at 59 gets Hicks swinging.
He looks unhittable right now, man. He looks just absolutely unhittable right now.
Left side, Jaden Trout.
You see the difference there in how they yell 3-3-3-3-3-3-3.
Yes.
Hold a guy at second, huge.
Vipers are threatening right here. First and second, AJ Petrovsky up. Can they respond? I feel like Jaden should have got down for that one though.
Yeah, man, he's a
And AJ does respond.
Home.
As he makes the throw home. But that's going to score a run as the Vipers tie it up 2-2.
Smart play by Hallett, though. That's what you do right there. You take that ball, you try to make the play, try to hold him. I mean, he had the time. If that would have hit the backstop, man, that would have kept him at third. So, smart play there by Hallett.
Wow, what a game brewing here. Ooh, good pitch by Spur.
Wanted it. Really wanted it there.
Is there a scenario where we see Purdy come out in the fifth?
Maybe now that the game's tied, probably.
3-1. Runners on first and third. Dean up, Tanek up next. He would love to be up with the bases loaded and blow this game wide open. 53. Big pitch coming here, Sasai.
Huge pitch, huge moment here. Michael Dean, 3-2 count, 2 outs. What's going to happen?
Right side. Dalby goes to 2, and that's going to end the inning. But damage done. Vipers do what they need to do as they tie it up 2-2 as we go into the bottom of the 4th as these two behemoth monster juggernaut teams going at it toe-to-toe in game number 3.
Do you think he still goes with Kenny here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he's pitching well. He's only given up a couple of runs.
Yeah, looks good so far.
Why,
Why change it up, right? If it's working so far, why change it up? No reason.
And it's not like the Lightning are just clobbering his pitching.
They're not. They're not. They are, but it's going to. Foul balls. Foul balls.
Foul balls.
Great
Here we
series,
go.
man.
We expected a good game number 3.
We did.
I mean, game number 2 was good as 1-0.
Yeah. The only one that was just, kind of out of reach was game 1. But besides that, these last 2 games have definitely been what we envisioned out of these 2 teams.
And game number 1 had a plethora of errors. And that's why the Lightning scored so many runs.
Yeah, exactly.
2-1 count here. Oh, that was Trout's pitch right there. I think he knows it. I wonder when teams rewatch it and you're commentating, you're like, Trout should have got down for that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like, yeah, I should have actually. Trout's upset because the pitch before that he took a cut, he felt like that was the one. As Purdy up to bat, out number 1, he goes right side. Can McDowell get there in time? No. Another one. And Purdy goes down swinging as McDowell is saying, I'm going to be the number 1 pitcher on this squad.
Yeah. Adam riding his guy right now. Looks like it's paying off. His decision's paying off to keep him on the mound, man.
Is there going to be a situation in the next 10 or 15 minutes as the sun goes down that the wind lets up a little bit?
Possibly. That's, as you know, that happens to us all the time, in the prior seasons. It starts to die down a little bit. But we are in a different part of town now, man. Higher elevation, so.
Oh. Right in our little home up here. 2-2 count. Now 3-2. I believe Kenny already has a walk. Right to
Mark Tabana.
That's going to do it. And they're going to go out there top of the 5th. This game is winding down. Right now, it's a battle of will. Who wants it more?
Purdy on the mound now. Their ace, their Cy Young, trying to keep them scoring no runs, and they're hoping that the Lightning come up here, bottom of the 5th, and score, and then have Purdy close it out. It's tough to hit off of Purdy, man. He's just such a tough pitcher to square up, hard to read the ball coming out of his hand.
I don't even know why he's so good. It's like he throws the same pitch every time. Doesn't it seem like that way?
Yeah, he's never really...
He doesn't have like some big winding slider or some crazy screwball.
Yeah, he doesn't have that nasty slurve 12-6 or a knuckleball. It's just like he just shoves. He just pushes. He just throws strikes. He's a strike thrower, man.
I am surprised, though, they're going Purdy against Tanek right here.
Yeah, I thought they would keep Spurrier here, huh? See him again.
Spurrier kind of... That might drop in. Howlett on the run.
Drops. This is the last series of the night, Pearl Honto.
Here we
2
go.
more series tomorrow.
Kenny hit a good single up the middle. His last up bat. Tanek's trying. Let's go, guys. Let's get one. Be really excited to get one out of here as he goes left side. Trout. I'm a little suspect of Trout on 3rd.
Yeah, man. I feel
How do you
like...
feel about that?
Yeah, he's a natural outfielder, I think. I also feel like they're really missing Dennis O'Brien there. Dennis O'Brien was a lockdown third baseman for them.
I haven't seen much of Trout's defense on the infield, but he's got to show me something.
Wow. No, that hit the bottom tink.
I got to see how it ricochets off of it. Oh, the way it hits. Well, I don't know. And the yellow flag comes out.
That's so hard to see. We also have to make this an expedited review because we are fighting against father time right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're good on time.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I mean,
what do you think at home?
It looked like it. Could have hit.
Purdy's he knew it immediately when it hit. Like when a pitcher says it hit immediately.
Yeah.
Then it's hard to overturn that.
Even on the replay, man, it kind of seems like it does take that little bottom piece, man. It's gonna be tough to overturn here. It's probably gonna be call stands. I don't know what they call. I think the call on the field was Walker said that it was too low. And I also do believe that that Runnels said he believed it was too low. So if that was the call, I feel like there's not going to be enough video evidence to really overturn that, especially with no audio, to know what you're listening for.
Do you think we could get the tink cam?
Yeah, a little GoPro or
I
something.
talked to GK, and I thought we should have a touch screen strike zone where it
lights up.
It lights up where it hits.
Yeah. As the years go by, I get a little more initiative.
After review, it does tink, and McDowell, all he could do is walk back to the dugout.
On the replay, it did look like it hit that bottom. It did look like it hit the zone.
Hicks up to bat. I feel like Hicks is going to power shot it out there one of these times. And Tanek's challenging Purdy's throw.
He's up there. Hey, Walker, just say it. Just say it. Walker, just let us know and say it. Are you saying it there? So wait, no, you see him pitch off the rubber.
Well, Tanek can't even challenge that because... Or wait, Chad's the one that challenged the pitch. So Tanek does have a challenge.
Yeah. He's coming off again,
There's nothing wrong with that right there.
You see Purdy now, the way he threw that ball. That's a lot of double. I mean, dude, it does suck, that's what we go to a lot is what the pitcher's doing. But hey, they made it a rule for a reason, bro. It's rules are rules, and we have to enforce them. And that's all the umpires can do is enforce them, dude.
I wonder if that gets in Purdy's head a little bit. I got to kind of change my whole routine up.
He's too good, regardless of how he throws, in my opinion.
There's the nastiest 54 in the game. So, you know what? It's not even changing his style at all.
No.
That 54 looks 57.
Oh. It is a little less exaggerated than what we're used to seeing out of him. But he still can throw really well regardless.
Ball 4. Runners on first and second now. As A.J. Petrovsky's trying to give the Vipers a lead here.
Here we go, 2 outs. And like Chad was telling his teammates out there, saying, hey, guys, if it goes to single in the outfield, cut it off. Stop him from scoring here.
And that's hot. Purdy losing his little mojo there. And that's a 54. Knots it up at 2's big pitch coming here.
Oh,
And AJ's going to
they
put
gotta
a
go
runner
home. They gotta
on.
go home. Oh, he misses him too.
As Tanek's going all out right
this
here.
man, he's saying my ankle hurts, but he's running around.
And he dives in the home plate. And the Vipers on top. 3-2.
Just like you said, you think that whole pitching thing got into his head there?
Yeah.
Threw a couple balls, full count, then gives up the single?
I think so. Now it's 3-2 Vipers. Very, very difficult to sweep in this league.
Very, very hard, man.
That's going to be the 54 that we know, and he's upset at himself.
That's why I give kudos to the Night Owls earlier today, sweeping the ones.
Yeah.
You know, and the ones had Chen in that lineup, dude. They had Chen there. AK was there. You know, Raven Ogburn. You know, they had
Was
Tyler
Spencer
Peter.
there?
Spencer was not there.
There you go.
No Spencer, no Schmitty. I mean, Goot was there. You know, you had Goot there. So you had a pretty solid team there.
Yeah, no Stein.
No Stein, obviously, is very huge. But yeah, you know, give shout out to the ones, you know. Give respect where respect's due. They got to sweep. Very hard to do in this league, and they did it earlier.
Well, here we go. Bottom 5. Lightning down. Only 6 outs to work with. As Kenny Mack pitching really, really well here in game number 3.
God, Bruce swings so hard.
Yeah.
Tanek's ready. You know, if he walks out here, Tanek's ready to go in there and hold this game.
And Bruce lines it up the gut to start off the bottom of the 5th with Tyler Hallett, who got an RBI single his last at-bat.
I think Tanek's debating it. Hey, do we keep riding you? How do you feel? Got a ROY coming up, possible MVP candidate. He's going to keep it. He's going to keep the faith in Kenny McDowell.
I feel like there's a big gap between the left fielder and the center fielder for Hallett right there. Oh, and that's a triple. That scores a run and ties it up immediately. And Tanek's like, maybe I should have put myself in.
That's what I was thinking too. I see you're putting a lot of faith, you know, facing the guy, rookie of the year, possible MVP candidate.
I felt like Tavano was playing rope a little too much, but I know Hallett's been roping it over there.
Yeah, he has been all
And what does Hallett do? He puts it right where Tavano would be standing.
Tag up's alive as well. Hallett has full knowledge
And
of
the
that.
Lightning dugout is going crazy. 59-1. Is there going to be a point where we do see Tanek in a very pressure situation and he lives for those moments?
No outs either, man.
Ball number 3, if I'm Spur, I'm taking.
100%.
I'd rather be on first and third, no outs, than hit something weird. And that's going to do it, and you're going to see Tanek on the mound right now. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Unless they're bringing in Petrovsky.
No, it's Tanek. It's Tanek here.
Wow, big matchup here. Tanek versus the Lightning. Bottom of the 5th, no outs. Jaden Trout, the second-year player. Second-season player. Big spot after the Vipers tied it up, or actually took the lead. The Lightning come right back. Bruce single, Hallett triple. Walk to Spur. Tanek on the mound. Let's see what could happen here. Bauer speaking truth right there. No lies detected.
No
Hallett
lies.
the MVP.
He has a good shot, man.
And that should be a play Tanek makes. He grabs it, throws, out. So there's going to be runners on second and third now. But he does hold. Remember, like you were saying, tag up situation is live.
Still in effect right here.
Oh, can Tanek get out of this jam?
Somebody wrote, no, TB52 going back-to-back MVP this year.
That comes in at 57. And that comes in at 57, 2-1. Has to be careful right here. Misses bad 3-1 here. Got Randy Dalby on deck, and that would be a mega matchup.
Yep. 1 out still.
55. It's going to be a strike anyway, full count. Misses. It's going to load the bases for Randy Dalby with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Looking at a tough spot here, man.
A long fly ball will do it. And you know Tyler Hallett's got wheels.
Yes, he does.
This is inside. 1-1. Here we go. Randy back in the box. Tanek in his windup. Pounded 51. Surprised Dalby laid off that one.
Yeah.
Bruce Uson on deck started this inning with a single.
What a pitch.
Listen, Tanek's been just peppering that outside.
It's that new cutter he's been working on.
Yeah.
He's been telling me he's been working on
What
some
a
cutter.
pitch.
Great freaking pitch there.
To set up us for an amazing 2 out Bruce Uson.
These are the moments that we love in PLW, man.
Oh, when he takes 55 down the pipe, Tanek all over this strike zone right now.
Down Main Street, baby.
Wow. Tanek says,
what a pitch.
Go to jail, do not pass go.
What a pitch, what a moment, what a big out for Tanek as Bruce Huson cannot take advantage of him throwing strikes, man. He threw him strikes. Threw it down the middle, threw it upper tink down the middle, man. I mean, he said, here's my best, give me what you got, and Tanek wins that battle.
It's going to be Tanek versus Purdy probably the rest of the way unless somebody walks out.
You think we're getting a little dark here?
Now it's getting a little on the darker side, especially if we see some whiffs.
So we got I believe sunset's at 7:18.
We're good. 6th inning, Tanek up. Wind blown out a tiny bit.
Oh, Howland. Like a
cannot
freaking
believe
gazelle
that.
out
Look,
there,
he's rounding the
man.
bases, home run.
Oh, God.
Man, he killed
Smoked that, man. I mean,
somebody's got to call it. Hallett again. Look at this guy. And then after the catch, a little round the back toss. Incredible moments for Tyler Hallett.
He's insane out there, man.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Talk about a fast worker.
Here's Hicks. Look, Purdy already has a walk.
Yep.
You're probably going to see Hallett come in.
Absolutely. Or Spurrier.
Or Spur, if he does walk. And Hicks takes a cut at 56.
Oh, it's getting so intense out here, Trenchy. This wiffle ball matchup is insane right now.
He tinks it, but 57,
57.
and he's done.
No radar manipulation these days with these new rules, man.
And who's he going to go to? They're going to go to Chad.
He's going to go to himself. My little pony, my little pony.
Chad's out there with his yellow flag hanging out of his pocket. Says, what do you think, guys? Who should we go to? We got Mark Tavano up to bat. Timer's going. Here's Spur. It's going to take a couple warm-up pitches. Any base runner is paramount.
We got to run on first right now, man. We got 2 outs.
moment coming for Jay Spur. Mark Tavano up, big spot. Comes inside, ball one.
Here we go. This is big.
Tavano takes a cut. Jay Spur up in the count, 1-2. Very windy here. Lays off a little bit, 2-2 count.
Ooh.
Good hold up by Tavano. Fills the count up 3-2. Loses them. Runners on first and second now with AJ Petrovsky up. Can AJ come through for his Viper squad?
Oh.
That's going to put him down 0-2. Way outside for Spur. AJ is going to score a run unless Dalby could go home in time.
Nope. It has to be in the air. Hits the floor, does not count. The run scores.
Now the Vipers up 4-3 with Michael Dean up. Do you think even though Spur was, dicing him up in game 2, kind of got rocked us a little bit in game 3, go Hallett righty-righty?
I just feel like they might just be riding his high right now
Yeah,
with how
of
good he's
course.
looked. But no, yeah, definitely would have highly considered putting in Hallett in this spot.
Good 54, 2-2. AJ came in clutch right there. See if Dean could do something. Full count. Spur already with the walk with Tanek up to bat. He'd be up with bases loaded against Tyler Hallett. Misses bad. Bases juiced for Tanek. And they're going to have to go to Tyler Hallett. Remember, Tanek destroyed the last ball he hit, but the wind said, not today. If you were going to pick somebody to bring to the booth for the Lightning, who would it be? Jay Spur?
Jay Spur. And
that's probably
second closest would probably be Hallett, just because of he had a couple timely hits, been great on defense. But yeah, I think Jay Spur probably takes that pull all the way.
Tips that one. Comes in hot, 61.
61.
Are the Lightning going to have enough voltage to respond here in the bottom of the 6th? Good pitch by Hallett. Spur on the move. And that's going to do it. And the Lightning are going to go up into the bottom of the 6th against Tanek here, who does have a walk.
Huge spot here for Tanek, man. Huge spot here. You know how bad he does. He wants to avoid the sweep, man.
Oh, getting swept's the worst. I don't know if they've been swept in a very long time. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget to tune in to PLW on Thursday.
Yeah, Brad's doing the I forgot what he calls it exactly. It's like, I forgot, PLW. I forgot what it's called. I apologize for that.
PLW Nation.
PLW Nation. Thursday nights.
They kind of do the recaps of the games and the games coming up. And that's going to be a hit right to Kenny Mack as he goes and slides for out number 1.
It was cool watching it last week. Kind of gives you some hype going into the weekend, man.
Yeah.
That was super cool. I got to come out here and do a guest picker with him one day.
Yeah, I couldn't make it into the booth last Thursday, but I'm available. I'll talk some whiffs. And that's a pop-up. And Hicks is right there for out
Hicks.
number 2.
Last man standing, Jaden Trout. He has to find a way to get on base here.
Ball 1. Ball 2. If I'm Tanik, I'm slowing down a little bit. It's pitching quick. Ball 3. If I'm Trout, I'd have to take.
Keep the bat on your shoulders here.
Gotta put.
You
knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming, baby.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see something like that just a little bit quicker. I don't see anything but this coming one more time.
Yep.
Very difficult to hit these lob pitches. But that might drop, and it does. And
Tanner
now
playing with
Purdy
fire there.
extends
Purdy.
the game.
They want to turn the line up here, man. Purdy has to find a way to get on here. 52.
Yeah, that looks like it's coming in hot, but lately it's been coming in under 55. And that's going to
Gets 'em
seal the game
looking
right there.
frozen.
The Lightning take the series, but the Vipers win game number 3 in a really good one as A.J. Petrovsky hits a banger to right to take number 3.
Yeah, man. 3-3 for the Vipers looks a lot better than being 2-4.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because they were on the verge of being 2-4 here.
And then what? 5-1 for the Lightning.
5-1 for the Lightning, so their bid at 6-0 doesn't come.
Their
come to fruition.
undefeated season ends
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, no perfect season like the Patriots in 2008. But
who do we got to the booth?
Let's see.
Let's make it quick.
We don't have a poll up right now. I mean, I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be Spurrier, but I mean, I would love for the poll to go up, but I just think that the way the series went,
Spurrier, Hallett, Purdy, Dalby, or Yuson. What's that? Okay, yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Coming
So
in
we have it
now.
right now. So we have Hallett, we have Spurrier, we have Purdy on.
Spur threw a one-hitter.
He did.
In game number 2.
As Hallett's actually taking the lead with that in that poll right now, as it's starting to get really cold up here. That temperature gauge drops so quick.
It's incredible. Looks like Hallett might take it, but Spur's coming in.
Spurs coming in hot, baby.
Here we go. Pull up.
Just want to give a quick shout out to all the volunteers today. We had Ryan Leonis up on Skycam. He's been here since 7 a.m. playing PCL. Came and played 3 games with us. Came straight up to Skycam.
Jay
Walker stayed to help. As always, Trevor Bauer. We had Miller umpiring as well. Chad umpiring. Cody Reynolds umpiring. Want to give him a huge shout out. And it's always a pleasure to be up here with you too.
Yeah,
brother.
of course, man. The fans at home. And again, I want to wish Mama Loman a happy birthday for tomorrow.
I want to say hi to my baby too.
And then don't forget tomorrow, Legends versus the Cajuns early time, and then the Snappers versus the Bombers late games.
We're tied 6-6, 7-6 here. Spurrier takes the lead.
Somebody end that poll.
Yes, sir. End that poll, baby.
Let's go.
Getting a little cold up here for us. What's that music? This is never ending. They're tied 7-7. Spurrier again 8-7 here. As this poll miserably needs to come to an end. It's so close to coming to an end. There we go. We're so close. No way. Right now it ends in a tie. It ended in a tie.
Are the Lightning?
What do you do here? Come on, dude. Has to be Spurrier, right?
Grab Spur.
All right. Spurrier! Hey, always a pleasure, my man. Thank you, brother.
See ya.
Peace out, PLW Nation.
We're going to bring up Justin Spurrier to the booth. He's our guy. As the Lightning win the series, and they're 5-1. That's a really good record so far, completing their second week of the season. Jay Spur, what's happened, man? Put that headset on. You're facing the home team, the mighty Vipers, in week number 2. Talk to me about game number 1. You kind of dismantled them a little bit. Some untimely errors from the Vipers early in game 1.
Well, we had a collective meeting before, and we said we got to come out early, got to come out often. Last year, we were kind of complacent in the first game a lot. You watched. So we figured this year we're putting it 100% in right away first pitch.
Yeah, you home run. I think Uson had a home run that game, so you put it to them in game number 1. Game 2, it was tight. You were on the mound, pitched a doozy. You had a perfect game going into the 5th inning.
Yeah.
Gave up just a double right there early in the 5th, but you pitched a one-hitter. I kind of iced him. What was going on the mound for you there?
As a lot of people know, like I heard the chirping. And when that starts going, I find a way to just get it down and get better. I knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a great team. They're going to put the ball in play a lot, and I just trust my defense. Like, we have one of the best defenses out here, top to bottom.
Yeah, I mean, your guys' pitching rotation is probably the best in the league, especially when Dalby comes out. How confident are you guys after week number 2?
I mean, we're all just gaining more confidence. Like, we already know Purdy's good. We know he's got the numbers. He's great. We know Dalby's good. Me and Tyler, I mean, we have to still establish ourselves as 2, 3, and 4 in the rotation. But our pitching is just amazing right now, and everyone's running on all cylinders.
Yeah, I want to go to a very special player that made an appearance in the series, Chad Sparkle Phillips. What were you seeing out of him there?
We had a little bit of a lead, and he's a gamer. He wants to come out here. He wants to get on the field, and we admire it. I mean, a lot of people may not respect it, his coaching and stuff like that, but you know what? He's just like all of us. He wants to come out. He wants to compete. He wants to help his team, and we figured that was a good spot.
Game number 3, up and down, back and forth. Yeah. Tough loss for you guys right there. What was that feeling going on in
man,
clubhouse?
Both teams had so many chances to take that game over, and it just came down to good pitching and good defense. The weather was really tough today. A lot of balls that could have been hit out. But in the end, I mean, solid defense wins, and they made a couple plays and put the ball in play late.
There's one moment I want to talk about that we captured on film. Jake Atnip's shirt. Can we talk? Is there a budget cut going on? Do we need to do a GoFundMe?
That guy,
what's happening there?
That guy is great, man. He showed up and he pulled it out and had the tattoo. He goes, here's a little motivation. I mean, he's a blast in the dugout, and we're glad we got him, man. That was a nice gesture.
Love it. That's Justin Spurrier, plays for the Lightning. They are 5-1 on the season. Congratulations on your series win, man.
Thank you, all the viewers, man. We do it for you guys.
Don't forget, tomorrow, Legends versus the Cajuns, followed by the Snappers and the Bombers, which should be a good one. I'm Trench Pacone. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Or tomorrow, or whenever. Just